I just want to run my business and do ratchet shit with my friends. That's it. Yeah. 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 Say this one for my fam. This one for the gram. This one for that traffic jam. If you in that lamb. This one for that bad. In the Daisy Dukes. This one for that nigga in the trap trying to make it through. I say this one for my fam. This one for the gram. This one for that traffic jam. If you in that lamb. This one for that bad. In the Daisy Dukes. This one for that in the trap trying to make it through. This one for the block. This one for the hood. This one for the streets. This one for the city. You don't f with me, then I can't f with you. I'm just telling you the truth. Got your on my line and her best friend too. Why these so upset? We just counting checks. We just getting money. Make a mess with that shit. We don't give a f about the milk. Doing all that hate. All I know is I'ma get this paper. I'm all them baby. Hey, this one for my dogs. This one for my house. This one for my ain't hash that all. Now they fucking ball. This one for my nigga. Came from the bottom, now they get into the money and they screaming out. This one for my fam, this one for the gram, this one for that traffic jam. If you in that lamb, this one for that bad in the Daisy Dukes. This one for that nigga in the trap trying to make it through. This one for my fam, this one for the gram, this one for that traffic jam. If you in that lamb, this one for that bad in the Daisy Dukes. This one for that in the trap trying to make it through. This one for the club, all my throwing dubs. This one for my partners, this one for them droppers. This one for my lawyer too. This one for them strippers. This one for them tippers. This one for them pockets used to be real bitty, now they really getting it. This one for my block, this one for your block. This one for them got the block hot too. This one for them really shooting. This one for them that up and got shot too. This one for the world. This one for your girl. This one for the drinks that make her earn when she in the club sitting next to me. This one for my that rolling up that fucking weed. This one for my mama shit. You already know it's me. This one for the gram. This one for that traffic jam. If you in that lamb. This one for that bad in the Daisy Dukes. This one for that nigga in the trap trying to make it through. I said this one for my fam. This one for the gram. This one for that traffic jam. If you in that lamb. This one for that bad in the Daisy Dukes. This one for that in the trap trying to make it through. You know what I mean? This is where everybody, if you what the, you know what I mean? I'm in the city right now.
I get the black with a roll of the green. Replay five to make me feel another thing that you I need to breathe. I need to function. Roll out the word. That's how I keep my habits moving. I get the black with a roll of the green. Replay five to make me feel another thing that you I need to breathe. I need to function. Roll out the word. That's how I keep my habits moving.
When you ride around and they call me girl, you know you got options in your phone. Some for the texting, some for progressing. You call me when stressing, girl. Wanna sit back and let you really look in the eye, but wanna see how close we can keep in touch in the sky, but you know it that the boys really feeling you. Roll past the banging, now it's time for round two. Twisted fingers like you banging, I just roll too. Don't treat her like she famous, so she comfortable. For you, girl, I'ma do whatever I gotta do. Girl, you're better than Detroit playing at 92.
Make me feel another thing that you I need to breathe. I need it to function. Roll out before work, that's how I keep my habits running. I use the black one, roll up the green. Make me feel another time you choose. I need it to breathe. I need it to function. Roll out before work, that's how I keep my habits running.
I've been taking all the bars, selling your car at the gas. They're hiding me from the bars. I just need it in a bag. I'm up in the space. Don't know when I'm coming back. I miss your legs. I don't see you on the rise. Get away from me if you ain't on the team. No, it ain't hang. Try to smoke for free. Every got pounds like dispensary. Smoking that loud. So I don't never think. Niggas be talking like they really smoking. If that what you want, ain't gonna be talking. I got that shit like put you in the coma. Call my shit back, man. You smoking that joke. I could never sell a roll up out of pubs. They know me for lean when I'm on the dozen. I was super clean. Really know a grower. Don't know what I mean. Something you ain't knowing. No, I don't care about where you be on. I'm all in the being out like dogs. Don't get the picture you ain't recall. We ain't the same, can't enter my fortune.
Roll up the green. Make me a feel another time you choose. I need it to breathe. I need it to function. Roll out before work, that's how I keep my habits running. I use the black one, roll up the green. Make me a feel another time you choose. I need it to breathe. I need it to function. Roll out before work, that's how I keep my habits running. Baby, sometimes it makes you sick. You gotta medicate. Do it for the major, that's forever on your dick. You gotta medicate. Time to cut, feeling big. Some shit I can't believe, but happened. But shit did now my mind's the black one, roll up the green. Make me feel another time you choose. I need it to breathe. I need it to function. Roll out before work, that's how I keep my habits running. I get the back when I roll up the green. Going 3.5 to make me feel another time you choose. I need it to breathe and I need it to function. Roll out before work, that's how I keep my habits running.
We're live, y'all. Wake your ass up. It's time for All Hustle, No Fear. Go ahead and click the live and watch the behind the scenes or see the whole show the way it's supposed to go on YouTube or Facebook. You can follow us on Facebook at Hits 92.3 or watch us on YouTube at All Hustle, No Fear. But the best way to do it, baby, is to have me in your ear. So that's right. Download the Hits 92.3 app and listen in. We're about to get started from 7 to 10, Monday through Friday. Hey.
Hey, Rick. Hey, Rick. Hey, Rick. Yo, man, fuck that bitch.
Hey, what's up? How you doing? You been good? So yesterday, I tried to call you. You didn't answer the phone. It's all good. Don't worry about it. So anyways, I was trying to tell you about some shit that happened on the block. Shit was wild. Shit got crazy. I don't know where you was. I thought you were going to be there when I pulled up. But it's cool. I'm going to let you know later. All right? I'm going to see you later. All right. All right, bye. See you later.
Hold up.
Yo,
who is that bitch?
That's my
Who
mom.
is that bitch?
Man, come on.
Who is that bitch though?
Hey, man. What you said? You said the number one, right? Nah, fuck it. I'll be back. I'll go get it. Bring it back, yeah. Just bring it back. I bring it back, yeah. So I'm the bitch with the bag. I'm the shouty with the sack. Little red, riding rats. I
hustle game is twice as nice. Yeah, 5 ain't got no kids and I am not your wife. If it ain't the money calling, I ain't picking up at night. And I keep that 40 on me when I'm picking up at night. Hopping in and out of lift, I'm pulling up, I'm at the light. Better know I'm on the way, better have my money right. With the bag, I'ma shout it with the sack. Little red, riding rats, I go and get it, bring it back. Now go and get it, bring it back. Say go and get it, bring it back. Flip the cash, watch it stack. Count racks now, count racks. Never needy, bitch, I'm having cash on hand, fuck all that capping. This my block, watch where you standing. Pocket cannon, not for fashion. Extra clips, who saw what happened? Won't be no ratting. I'm the bitch with the bag, I'ma shout it with the sack. Little red, riding rats, I go and get it, bring it back. Now go and get it, bring it back. Say go and get it, bring it back. Flip the cash, watch it stack. Watch it stack, watch it stack, watch it stack, watch it stack, yeah. Watch it stack, watch it stack. 'Cause I'm the bitch with the bag, I'ma shout it, sack. Little red, riding rats, riding rats. I go and get it, bring it back. Just go and get it, bring it back. I flip the cash and watch it stack. Just watch it stack, yeah. Just watch it stack. Bring it back. I flip the cash and watch it stack. Passport stamp, been had racks. Ball like your dad, big boy sack. Still spend yours, big boy Mac. Draco tuck that big boy cat. Come with the bag, find me a net. Pocket so fitted, you see it's no cap. Bitch, I'm a baller, I came with a bat. Aim it at you, it ain't no coming back. Throw out some cheese, get rid of a rat. I'm on my Girl Scout shit. Flipping cookies by the pack. You can smell it through the rap. I hit the road, I bring it back. I test it out, I roll it back. You hit my gas, you gon' be back. Some up, bitch with the bag. I'ma shout it with the sack. Little red, riding rats. I go and get it, bring it back. Now go and get it, bring it back. Say go and get it, bring it back. Flip the cash, watch it stack. Some the bitch with the bag. I'ma shout it with the sack. Little red, riding rats. I go and get it, bring it back. Now go and get it, bring it back. Say go and get it, bring it back. Flip the cash, watch it stack. Some the bitch with the bag. I'ma shout it with the sack. Little red, riding rats. I go and get it, bring it back. Just bring it back. I bring it back, yeah. Just bring it back. I bring it back, yeah. Just bring.
I just want to run my business and do ratchet shit with my friends, and that's it. That's it. That's it.
You are now tuned in to All Hustle and No Fear with your girl, the Hood Unicorn. Come on, let's go.
Back against the wall, last name against the rope. Middle finger stretched if you thinking it's a joke. Tell my friend I'm about to blow, 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 about to blow.
Yeah. Long little dog. Long little low. Little Junior. Let's get it. Look how I'm living, we run out them digits and fuck on these bitches and deal. No, Junior got that fire on my heel. No, Junior made niggas disappear. No, Junior the man, I'm here. Hold up, roll up, pull up, toast up, go up. Let's get it. They cool when you lose it, but hey, when you winning, this shit is so crazy, I don't get it. Fuck these niggas and these bitches. Get in your bag and I don't feel it. Stop all that hating and get you some with it. Look how I'm living, your life can be different. No, Junior, I don't know if you hear me. Low Junior, the man, I'm serious. Everybody wanna be a star. Everybody wanna ride in fast cars. Everybody want a band stretched out their arm. Everybody wanna fuck on bad bras. A lot of these niggas, they built different. A lot of these niggas got hoe tendencies. A lot of these niggas on fuck with. Hold up. Call me after come, I'm trying to get longer. I can get a house or two if I want it. I can have your bitch if I want it. You the little nigga on the big homie. I can't help, I got rats and drip on me. But that don't mean nothing. I was broke, still keeping it 100. Why these other niggas frontin'? These niggas got the game fucked up. All they wanna do is chill and fuck. Nigga, get your hustle up. Nigga, build your hustle up. MDC, they with me, D for real. Now represented by me. West side, yeah, we're a whole team. Long live low, long live the king. Everybody wanna be a star. Everybody wanna ride in fast cars. Everybody want the band stretched out their arm. Everybody wanna fuck on bad bras. A lot of these niggas, they built different. A lot of these niggas got hoe tendencies. A lot of these niggas on fuck with. Hold up. Ooh, I think I got a new favorite. What's up?
up? It's your girl Sunshine Rays, aka Griselda Blanca, aka Uni the Motivator, aka the Party Starter. But you tune in each and every morning because I wake your ass up in a positive way as Frizzle Stern, as the Hood Unicorn, and just as a really awesome ass damn person. You know, somebody who is with the shits, who about to have some fun, teach you something, and then, you know, take her ass home. That's exactly, not today. Today is Thursday, and on Thursdays, I have the longest day. I will literally be at the Hits 92.3 studio until 10 o'clock tonight. On Thursdays, I put in 12 hours here at the studio. Lucky, I live close enough where I could go home for like an hour if I need to, or 2 hours if I need to, which I might take a quick break because the kids is out of school again. Like, they out for Indigenous Peoples Week, and I don't have enough snacks in my house for this. Like, I'm saying, what is going on? These damn kids eat me out of house at home the way my daughter want a snack. Every 5 seconds, she want a snack. And if she don't want a snack, she asking for some juice or some soda. And then my whole family is water drinkers, so we can't keep no water in the house. I'm talking about if these kids don't take their ass back to school so they can get 3 hots and a cot. Yeah, that's right. I just aligned the school system with the prison system because that's how it is. But buddy, I am looking forward to this long ass day today. I brought my pillow and my blanket because it's raining really nice outside, and I like to, you know, listen to the rain. So I probably will, in between some of these shows, lay down in my car while I work on my show. You know what I'm saying? So you have to make best with what you have and do what you got to do and keep it moving. Hopefully there's some people out there today who's looking for some motivation, looking for some positivity, looking for a couple of laughs. If you are in the right place. If you know a disgruntled, a disappointing, depressed, or a down person who needs a good laugh, tag them right now. Tell them, wake your ass up, listen to this girl, and laugh your ass off for a couple of hours. Actually 3, not a couple. We're going to laugh for 3 hours. We're going to teach y'all something, and then we're going to keep it moving. Why? Because that's the way it's supposed to go. You know what I'm saying? I had a really good time the last couple of days on the show. I've been riding a nice little high. Very excited about the things that are going on and the different things that I'm trying to do. So that's always great. Got to talk about this because I'm trying to get this together like ASAP. I am looking. Hold on. Let's just do this like this. Boop, boop, boop. Alex ain't here today, y'all, because it was raining, and y'all already know Alex ain't driving in the rain. Alex ain't driving in the rain for nobody, okay? All right, let's see, because I want y'all to know what I got to say. I am looking for some OnlyFans influencers. If you have an OnlyFans page, if you touch on your feed, if you beat your meat, whatever it is that you do, if you want to come into the Hits 92.3 studios with our live studio audience, it is the second Tuesday of November that I am looking to book for. I'm looking for a male, I'm looking for a female, and I would also like a couple. I have talked to a couple of people through social media, but see, I don't like to be catfished. I need to talk to you on the phone, and they haven't answered me yet. So again, if you have an OnlyFans page, if you are willing to wake up early in the morning and be in the Hits 92.3 studios at 7 a.m., have a in-studio interview, please contact me. Okay, jump in my DM. Please don't show me your thing because I don't want to see that. Ladies' titties are okay. But jump in my DM and let me know that y'all are available. I'll go ahead and look at your Instagram. I'm not going through your OnlyFans, but I am going to go through your Instagram. Make sure you are who you say you are. Everything is in alignment. And then we can get you here in the studios. Okay. Yes. And I think y'all are really interested in that show. As a matter of fact, I've had a couple people tell me they want to be here for that show. And I'm just saying this right now. They're not going to be naked here. We're not doing naked here. We're not going to do a live OnlyFans show, if that's what y'all thinking. That's That's Trapeze. That's another place. That's not here. That's what's that other place? I'm itching thinking about this. What's that other place that have sexcapades? See, if Alex was here, she would know. If Alex was here, she would know what's the other sexcapade place. But Masquerade, is that it? I don't know. I ain't even gonna go there. I ain't gonna go there and pretend like I know. I'm a voyeur, but just on Pornhub. I'm not a voyeur in person. At least I haven't got a chance to yet. That's all. That's all that is. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hopefully you woke up in a positive way today. The rain, it makes sleeping so much better. You know what I mean? I love to open up the windows and listen to the droplets and the dewlets or whatever them is called, you know, just hitting the ground. It's very calming and soothing. And then I don't have to worry about my YouTube being on the whole time, because I'm one of those people who will play YouTube. Like, I like listening to the ocean and the dolphins and stuff. That's good sleep. It's no dolphins outside my window. It's crickets and spiders. That's all I hear, and then a couple of frogs and maybe a turkey or two, because my neighbor has turkeys. Don't ask. It's just Black people being farmers in the city is absolutely hilarious to me, and I love it. We got a great show planned for you today. I might actually do the show a little bit backwards, just because I haven't got to do Ask the Hood in a long time. I feel like I've missed out on doing Ask the Hood for a couple of times, and so I might switch it up. But we definitely have some good things to talk about today. So let me tell you, hold on, this ain't it. Let me tell you what I got on the list today, because I need you to go and tell 3 to 4 people to tune in, because it's going to be a good one, okay? Of course, we're going to talk about weeds, and we're going to talk about Biden and what he is proposing for cannabis legislation. If you have any comments or topics today, please call in. The number is 404-254-4347. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to try again. We're going to try this again and see if it works out. If y'all get me kicked off of YouTube again, I swear for everything that's holy, y'all is only going to catch me on my website, because it's done. It's done. Shout out to Krim. Krim hit me up the other day. He said, Sunshine, you've been saying it over and over and over again, and I finally made it happen for you. I have the abilities to upload my shows onto my website now, and y'all can go there to watch them, so I don't have to worry about YouTube deleting my page and I lose all my content again. That was very, very big for me, and I'm going to preach that over and over and over and over again. You have to have control over your content as a content creator. On these social media platforms, we do not have control of our content. Our content becomes their content, and not only can they do what they want with their content, but they can do what they want with our page. And if your page is something that is creating an income for you, if your page is something that is making a sustainable financial gain for you, then you need to protect that at all costs, and your content is key. So for the past 4 months, well, actually it's been, this idea cultivated a year ago, but for the past 3 to 4 months, I've been actively working with my YouTube / website guy, who is Captain Krim. You ask me if you guys need a website, I promise you this is the person you want to get done. Visit my website at www.allhustlenofear.com or hoodunicorn.com. It'll take you to the same thing. And what he's working on is creating these pages for me so that everything flows together, looks good together. All my content is there. All of the all of the You Need a Motivators that I lost because of YouTube, the interviews that I lost because of YouTube, that shit hurt, because I was 3 years into creating content, and there's things that I can never get back again because YouTube completely let go of them. So we're working on making it so that my content is mine, and then eventually making it so that I stream through my website And I also have subscriptions through my website. I don't want YouTube or Instagram to control who can subscribe to me, when they can subscribe to me, and if they can subscribe to me. I'd rather let me be in control of that. And with that is exactly why I'm working as hard as I am to be able to control my content. So it's copied. If you would like to join the conversation, like I said, anytime today, I'm going to drop the link in the comment section, which it's there now. If you click on this link, I can see you live as well as everybody else out there in streaming land. They can see you live, and we can hear you live on the radio simultaneously. Okay, so like I said, just please be mindful and please be mindful and be dressed. Okay, like be dressed. Ricky ATL said, made sure to save onto a hard drive. I need to get a big enough one. So you were at the show the other day. My cameraman Country, he saves a lot of our stuff onto the hard drives. And we've gone through a lot when it comes to having content. I have so much content. I know that the hard drive I'm going to have to buy going to cost me about $150 or so. I know I'm going to need a terabyte or so because my show is 3 hours and I'm on here 4 or 5 days a week, not to mention the content from events and everything else. So my birthday is coming up. If somebody wants to purchase me a hard drive for my birthday, I'm all for it. What's up? Well, I'll drop it on my, I'll drop a hard drive on my wish list on Amazon because what's up? But yeah, no, I'm definitely working on controlling that content and being more, that hurt more than y'all can ever know. Another thing that I want to talk to y'all about is we're expanding, or we're working on expanding. We're in talks or negotiations with a platform that wants us on Roku, on a Roku channel. And I'm telling you this not because of the opportunity. I'm telling you this because of the way I moved this time with this opportunity. So throughout my career on the radio over the last couple of years or whatever, I've had opportunities come my way. And as soon as they come my way, I'm very quick to jump on them. I'm like, yeah, let's get this. And I'm all for it. This time around, I took my time. I let the idea marinate. I have the contract and I'm sitting on it and I'm reading it over and over again and asking myself different questions. What can happen here? What can happen there? You guys, we have to protect ourselves. And a lot of times we see opportunities and so we jump on them immediately, and those opportunities don't always work out. And then in the back end, you got a problem. And it's happened for me a couple of times that I wanted to make sure this time I was protecting myself and I got the best deal, or I got the best plan for myself and for my product and for me. And I hope that there's people out there that you're listening that all good things ain't good. Sometimes they just not good for you, but they might be good. Sometimes you might need another person to look over things, whether it's a lawyer, whether it's a confidant, whether it's a mentor or whatever. You're going to need somebody else to look at it for you to know that, hey, this is in your interest, or hey, maybe you might want to ask some other questions. There's nothing wrong with that. That's not being indecisive. That is being cautious. And I had to learn the difference. For a while there, I really thought that if I didn't bounce or pounce on a opportunity that was indecisive in my nature, and knowing anything about a Libra, you understand about indecisiveness. A Libra has a very hard time making a decision. Sometimes it gets difficult for us. So to combat that, I think sometimes we are overzealous when we want to make decisions, and we make decisions and they don't always work out for us. So, it's a good thing to learn to take your time. And honestly, I got that from Kels. you know, me and Kels are the opposite when it comes to that. I move. When the ground, we got the idea, I hit the ground running with it. Kels get an idea, she gonna mull it over for a while. She's gonna think about it. She's gonna let it sit there. So, you know, it's different styles. I'm not saying be her and I'm not saying be me. I'm saying find your middle, find your even ground. And when you do, walk light, walk purposefully, but walk with intent. So, Red Warriors Love is over here. He's a really great guy as far as being able to allow me to ask questions and bounce ideas off of him and give me insight as far as business is concerned. And I really do appreciate that. He's saying to me right now, talk about licensing your content and due diligence. And Ricky ATL, like I said earlier, told me to get a hard drive, and you heard what I said. That was actually one of those things that's on there that I want to talk about in the contract. That and who owns my that's licensing, but who owns my content, which I already know it's me that owns my content because I was reading it through the contract. But the other thing is, am I allowed to put this content on other platforms, and just different things like that, things about pay and how we move around. So it's funny, when COVID started, I was just radio. I wanted to find a way to be visual, but it was never about streaming. It was more so about recording and posting, right? Or having content for the internet. But because of COVID, I had to pivot. I had to find a different way to keep my show alive. If I would have allowed COVID to stop me because I couldn't be in the studio, I don't think I would be as far as I am now. Because of COVID, it forced me to figure out how to still be seen, which is StreamYard. And I learned that. And then once we were able to get back into the studio, I had to figure out how to merge them, how to merge the two worlds. Because of me merging to the two worlds, I was able to expand it for the Hits platform, which is absolutely amazing. And now, because of merging those two worlds, I have other opportunities ahead of me with this content. I need you guys to understand, more than anything, like really, really understand. Sometimes the things that you start today might not necessarily pay you today, or might not necessarily move you wherever you're trying to move, how you're trying to move and what you're trying to do. But if you stay consistent, if you stay diligent with it, and you continue to get better and be better and hone that, then later on down the line, you never know what might happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really never know what might happen. Ricky ATL is asking, what is StreamYard? StreamYard is a platform that allows you to go live with multiple people. I can add up to 10 people on here, and you can stream it out to multiple platforms simultaneously. So because of StreamYard right now, I do pay for it. I am able to stream to 4 different platforms simultaneously, which I'm doing right now. I am on my personal Facebook page and Hits Facebook page. Their group show, not group. It's not a group page. It is their fan page. Okay. Then I am streaming to my YouTube page and Hits YouTube page. I believe you can go to Discord, Twitch. I've seen people figure out how to make StreamYard go to YouTube. I don't necessarily, not YouTube, but Instagram. I don't like Instagram has this setup, and this is and StreamYard is this setup. And so for me, I don't like the way it transfers on the YouTube, on the Instagram. That's why I always do behind the scenes instead of giving y'all the show that way, because it just doesn't aligned right. They haven't figured that out. Now I don't like it. So, it's my own preference. But what I like about StreamYard is that it records the content that I have so that I can use it later. A lot of times the edits that you guys see, I don't take those from YouTube. I just download the StreamYard and then I cut it up the way I want it to. And then I can also download just the audio file if I wanted to. So, and not only that, but I can, send out the link like I just said, and then people can join the link and join my live from wherever they are. The furthest that I've gotten somebody on here, I had a young man on here from Australia one time, which was really dope. He was just watching the show live and decided to click the link and ask me what was it, and I was like, oh, we're on the radio, and he was like, live, and I was like, yeah, and it was a really great conversation. So now I got people in Australia watching. And the other place was I had a correspondent talking to me about what was going on in London and the UK. And it was around the time that Harry and Meghan had got married. So that was really cool to be able to have somebody on the show from that part of the country or that part of the world telling us what was happening on that part of the world. And that was all available because of StreamYard. So if you're interested in StreamYard, I do StreamYard classes. I started doing them with the Hits platform and teaching the people on Hits how to do StreamYard. If you're interested in StreamYard, I definitely can do consultation classes, teach you exactly how this thing works, the benefits of it, and how to make it yours, from being able to add background. And here, let me show you guys what I'm talking about. So let's turn you guys around. That is the TV right there. This is the live feed. Hey, Money, how you doing? This is the live feed, so that's what you guys are watching right now. The beautiful thing about StreamYard is, as you guys have seen before, I can play commercials. I can add my own videos. If I want to, I can add different types of live videos like I just saw there. I was picking one very particular because I didn't want it to have sound, but they can have sound. You can pull up all kind of different flyers and stuff. I don't know how this became a what's it called for StreamYard, but when it comes, do it. You know what I'm saying? You can add logos and stuff, as you see they're popping up there in the corners. Maybe you can't see that one. Hold on, let's lift this up so I can see that all the way. There you go. You can make logos and different things pop up for you. And it's just, I enjoy it because it makes what I'm doing clean and clear and easy for me. I am very big on things being streamlined, and easy. And this is just one of those things that works for me. Are there other platforms? Of course, there are other platforms that you can use, but StreamYard is the one that I particularly like, and it works with us. So, like I said, if you're out there and you're curious about StreamYard or something that I am starting, because Kels told me I need to, but if you need consulting on a radio show or a podcast, if you're trying to start a podcast and you want to talk to somebody and you have questions, not only can I help you help you with things like what's the word I'm looking for? Cultivating it, but I can also help you in creating your show development, because that's what I do here at Hits. When new shows come in, I watch them, I listen to them, and then I help them develop their show. I give them those missing pieces, or I help them connect A and B. So if you need someone to sit and listen to you and just bounce ideas off of and help move you into the correct paths and the correct ways to do things, I'm definitely here for that. And I'll make sure I do a video or something so that you guys can know what I'm talking about. Shout out to Karen Campbell. She is Karen the Connector. She's right here on Hits 92.3. She has an amazing show every Thursday. Guess what today is? Thursday, and she's on from 12 to 2. So y'all make sure y'all check her out. She is the Women of Douglasville's connection. Okay, if anybody knows anything about Douglasville, all 5 of the people that live out there know each other, and Karen know all 5 of them people and connect them together. I'm saying 5 because Douglasville is small, but it really ain't. It's a lot of people out there. So shout out to her. Hey Karen, see you in a little bit, and we'll make some things shake. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. Let me go ahead and say hi to a couple of people in the chat room. Hi, we got by Angela Nicole. She said, happy birthday season, boo. Hey, baby, how you doing? It is Libra season. I got a couple of days to my birthday, y'all. I'm going to be 40 on, oh, shit, next Thursday? 13 plus 7 is 20. I'll be third. It's 7 days to my birthday. I can start my countdown, y'all. It's 7 days to my birthday. So I'm really happy about that. What are you talking about, Rick? You said it's more like 20 JPIN. What's that mean? Join? Did you mean to put join? Is there an O next to a P? Yep, it is an O next to a P. 20 is more like $20 to join. What you talking about? StreamYard? I think their lowest package is about $25 a month. And then the package that I pay for so that I can have multiple people on multiple cameras and stuff is like the $50 package. Also, I need it to be able to allow me to record a lot of time and save it. So I do pay for the little bit more expensive package on StreamYard, but I'm okay with it. Like, it's all part of the cost to, it's more like 20 people, not Doraville, Douglasville. It probably is 20 people in Doraville. That's the other side. She in Douglasville going towards the west side, going towards Post Road. I always say Post Road because I had a boyfriend that lived there, and that was the furthest I have ever gone west. I have never gone farther than Post Road going 20 west. Don't ask me why, but that's where I stopped. But yeah, shout out to Karen, and she will connect you with everybody in Douglasville. Speaking of connections, I think I said this the other day, but my show has 35,000 listeners last time I checked. 35,000 listeners on the internet, and it's really awesome. And I was talking to somebody, and she was like, you got to take this into perspective, because I said only. I was like, well, I got only 35,000 listeners, and I only'd myself. And she checked me, because she was like, that's East Point. Ma'am, the city of East Point has 35,000 residents. So you basically have East Point on lock right now on the radio. And I said, oh, you know what? Perspective. Sometimes the person that is slowing you down, or the person who is the ops, it might be you. It might be how you thinking. It might be what you saying to yourself. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you aren't being the opposition for yourself by onlying yourself or littling yourself. Like, oh, I got a little radio show. No, I don't. I definitely stopped the little a long time ago. I haven't littled myself in a long time. And I pop people, words, not hands, but I pop people when they try to little me. You know what I'm saying? Especially my mom. She be, oh, I saw your little show the other day. No, it's not little, Mom. My show is big. It's big. It's 2 inches from the ground type big. You know what I'm saying? Like, wrap it around my stomach 4 times and duct tape it type big. But I got to get rid of that only. I still kind of only myself. It's only this many people listening. It's only doing this. I've only got this many sponsors. I'm not gonna let this imposter syndrome work me, creep up on me, use me, abuse me, or any of that. I'm gonna work past that. So y'all, if you out there, if you only or if you little yourself, I need you right now to stop. I need you to work on that, because guess what? It is way more than only, and it's way more than little. Okay. All right. That is my motivation for this morning. Hopefully I helped somebody out. Hopefully somebody got something that they needed. And if you didn't, come back tomorrow. I swear to God, I'll try again. And if I don't get it on Monday, on tomorrow, hit me up on Monday. I'll try again. And if I don't get it on Monday, guess what? Yeah, I'm about to do it on Tuesday. I'll try again because I'm on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, even on. Well, I'm not on Saturday, but I am in the studio. And y'all know I don't leave my house on Sunday. So we about to go ahead and go to a quick break. It is time for our first commercial break of the day. We got some music videos to play. I'm going to play one of my little favorite brothers. Y'all thought I was little in somebody. No, he's actually my little brother, okay? And he's one of them because I've got 6 of them bad boys. I am the only girl and the oldest. I expect all of these boys to wow out for my birthday, okay? Y'all better do something. Otherwise, Big Sis is coming for you, okay? Shout out to my little brother, Joey H. I'm going to play one of his videos right now, Zoom. If you know anything about me, I am always trying to put my people on. And when DJ Jelly sat here in this chair, I definitely told him about my brother. I made sure to play my brother's music. I made sure to put my brother on DJ Jelly's radar. And because of that, he asked me to send him some of my brother's music. So, Joey H., I'm waiting on you to send me the song you want me to send. Okay, and let's see what happens, because knowing Jelly, it might get into a mix, and if it get into a mix, you never know. Jelly, he dropped some of the most influential artists of our time. Jelly was spinning Outkast before Outkast was being spun. Jelly was bringing 8 Ball and MJG to Atlanta and spinning their music before a lot of people was. Like, Jelly is on the forefront of ATL music and what it really means to be a DJ. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him for that. I absolutely appreciate the interview. It was absolutely amazing. And we're going to go ahead and play some music and come on back, and we're going to talk about some things. Y'all let me know. Y'all want me to start the show out with cannabis news? Because I got some cannabis news to talk about. Or y'all with the shits this morning and y'all want to start out with Ask the Hood. Otherwise, we got a great show for you today. I'll let you decide, because hold on. Let me tell you what we got. We gonna talk about Biden and what he's doing for legislation. Y'all know I cannot do cannabis news without talking about that. We also gonna talk about bees. Did y'all know that bees love weed? I didn't know that, and we need to save the bees. So if we gotta grow more weed to save the bees, I'm all for it. Let's talk about it. Also, we're gonna talk about your canoscope. That's right. What is your horoscope in the weed world? We're gonna talk about it. All y'all Libras, y'all know what's up. It's also Thursday, so we do weird science on Thursdays, and guess what? We're gonna be talking about Rat Man. Rat Man. I know y'all wondering. Stay tuned. We're gonna talk about it. We're also gonna talk about y'all know I'm good with bugs, right? Y'all know how I feel about the bugs. You know, when you're trying to holler at a girl and you gotta have a good conversation, you bring up something. Well, we're going to talk about some cyborg roaches. Don't ask, but we're going to talk about some cyborg roaches. And we're going to talk about PPT, because we didn't get a chance to talk about the PPT last time. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned right here on Hits 92.3. I am your girl, Sunshine Reigns, and this is my baby brother, Joey H. with Zoom. Got to zoom to your passion. Ew.
Aside, I got a stiff arm. Inside my mind, I wandered the wrong. See inside my eyes, I got the fire to ignite the sky. These better days, I put them kind of lies. Tread lightly in the water. I could've drowned trying to chase waves in the dolphins. Gotta make way through the shade to the garden. Like for me, a bunch of dope plays, then exhaustion. Drink from the water. Drink from the water. Still Drank from the water in the fountain for the Zoom, though the sign said caution. Cotton candy clouds and the cherry stem kisses. Racking up the long flies, come with swung misses. Never took an L and fail, lived my whole life gifted. Changed the one who changed the world, been my whole life mission. Whole time shipping. Diaries abroad for the world, do adore who you are, name slipping. From the windows to the wall, I'm a ball, put 40 on the board till sweat drop down off my forehead. Yeah, carrying the torchlight. I ain't got the answers, but I got the foresight. L-Bell, 45 yards, it's a short night. Gotta win a day, then win another 4 nights. Tour life, trying to get these books, selling chapters. Tales for the kids, so it's do or disaster. These lines for the tweets and lines for the captions. I give them hella game, so to me it's asthmatic. I'm stat patting, they stat cashing. Waving for the gram guy, zoom for the kids and zoom from within. We drink from the fountain, experience the world, never know what all can happen. Zoom full of passion, zoom to my passions. Zoom to my passions. We just zoom to our passions. Zoom to your passions. Yeah.
You are now tuned in to Hits 92.3 ATL, the real definition of internet radio. Download the app in the Google Play Store or the iTunes Store and make sure you tune in each and every day to all of the dope shows that we have on this platform.
Mundo osso angola wala contente. Kizua que anda tu bomba ne utute. Mundo osso angola wala contente.
Okay, I got it.
Mundo osso angola wala contente.
Okay, I'm at these niggas' neck. Yeah, bitch, I done came up on the check. Feeling like an S up on my chest. It's the best of the best. Attitude on Kanye West. Give a fuck if a nigga feel pressed. I guess it just was time for it. I grinded for this shit, so I'ma die for it. My bitch mad, I ain't really got no time for it. I see some snakes in the grass with my lawnmower. And I know I got a couple bitches mad cause they never should've slept on it. Get it, bitch, the real, but I probably should've crept on it. Stayed down with the plug till they tried to step on it. Learning how to grow, finna run me up a check on it. Had to give my people what they asking for. It's time to hit the road, I'm trying to add it up. I'm way above average, I'm a 1-to-1. If you ask me, most of these niggas whack as fuck. So when you see me out, don't dab me up. I don't wanna talk, nigga, wrap it up. I need a little space, bitch, bag it up. And please don't ask me to pass the blunt, cause I don't really fuck with y'all and all that fake love. You would've thought that Drake invited me on tour. When I had it all, that's when I needed more. But I can't take it with me, so what I keep it for? And I'm feeling like I need to smoke a blunt right now. Feeling like I need to pour a cup right now. Feeling like I need a bad bitch with the ass like the sun, cause I really wanna fuck right now. Sorry that I'm blunt, but I don't give a fuck. I'm usually in the cut trying to roll it up. Represent the gang, nigga, throw it up. Niggas hate when they broke as fuck, so go get a bag. Yeah. Go get a bag. Hey. Go get a bag. Hey. Yeah. Secure the bag. I need a little free for a hobby that's bad with a body that's willing and ready to ride me. I do not pop Xanax Somali, I'm cool on the party. I'd rather just stack up this money, cause I need my lifestyle sedated. I'm just gonna run up a bag, don't care if I ever get famous. I'm probably famous soon as I invest my money in all the right places. But why even bother? I might just get rich and go out like Hammer from living too lavish. Pop out like Kim K or Ray J on camera, or go on IG like Bow with a challenge. None of this matters, hold up, I'm rambling. Honestly, I'm just gonna take care of my family. I don't got time for the bullshit, I won't do much interviews. I don't like answering questions, and no, I don't freestyle, I write this shit. The game need the content, so I put some time in it, searching for growth and enlightenment. I've been with the shits, but I gotta move consciously. Fuck niggas watching, fuck niggas plotting, fuck niggas trying to get all of my pockets. Fuck niggas keep handing out their opinions before. Fuck nigga, all I got is problems. Look at me, mama, I'm popping. I did this for us, I miss my little sister and little brother. Pa just came home, even though he wasn't there for me. That's still my dog and I love him. Bag of the gas and I'm rolling it up. Illest nigga living and I'm dope as fuck. Represent the gang, nigga, throw it up. Niggas hate when they broke as fuck, so go get a bag. Yeah, go get a bag. Hey, yeah, go get a bag. Yeah, secure the bag. Hey, still don't happen, nigga. MLB FOE.
Fidelie, fidelie, fidel de casa. Fidelie, fidelie, fidel de casa.
Like we drinking, you gonna have to put that on your man.
You my boy,
This your boy Chris Meyer. In St. Louis, we got this little saying, capping on your name, you heard me? No, shoot, you gotta put that on your mammy, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't chiefin' what we chiefin'. On my mammy, nah, y'all ain't drinking what we drinking. On my mammy, swear that you be riding like we ride. On my mammy, y'all ain't vibing like we vibing. On my mammy, nah, y'all don't live it like we live it. On my mammy, nah, y'all don't kick it like we kick it. On my mammy, y'all can't get it like we get it. On my mammy, y'all only can do it like we did it. On my mammy, look where my niggas kiss my then I'm out to get my cash. What you need, I got it from a to a bag. Don't like it, but I love it like Jesus in this one that hard, but I make it look easy. And your girl one dance that she don't even wanna leave it. It's your first life kills up your baby like we said, and I know that's true. I don't need you to believe me. You gon' make me use a real name on my next CD. Never been at Nellyville, but we do got country grammar. Wordies so plump, they look like humps on a camel. When I know it's I ain't got it on camera, but you gotta believe a nigga, cause I put that on my mamma. Y'all ain't chiefin' what we chiefin'. On my mamma, nah, y'all ain't drinking what we drinking. On my mamma, swear that you be riding like we ride. On my mamma, y'all ain't vibing like we vibing. On my mamma, nah, y'all don't live it like we live it. On my mamma, nah, y'all don't kick it like we kick it. On my mamma, y'all can't get it like we get it. On my mamma, y'all only can do it like we did it. On my mamma, now I'm living in the county, but was raised in the city where the dress code done changed. Just till I'm too late, and I thought I left the hood, and the hood came and found me with that senior mentality. Right up in the county, got a cousin named Pusha that like diamonds on his neck, diamonds on his wrist, big diamond bookends. I got a cousin named Skits, he be hustling his earth, like the hardest. In the hood, seem like he got a glass jar. Homie named Woden that be putting in work. He be popping them pills and be popping that work. Got a cousin from BMF, only pull up in a Phantom or them Shaquille O'Neal deals. Big with no handles and it's all about the green. We ain't tripping up bandanas where you think you're riding clean. Well, we already had them and I know I ain't got it on camera, but you gotta believe a nigga, cause I put that on my mamma. Y'all ain't chiefin' what we chiefin'. On my mamma, nah, y'all ain't drinking what we drinking. On my mamma, swear that you be riding like we ride. On my mamma, y'all ain't vibing like we vibing. On my mamma, nah, y'all don't live it like we live it. On my mamma, nah, y'all don't kick it like we kick it. On my mamma, y'all can't get it like we get it. Oh my God. Y'all only can do it like we did it. Oh my God.
And we're back. What's up? That was Kiss My Ass. Wait, did I say it like I was what they said when I say it? I said like I'm Irish. Kiss me arse. Kiss my ass. That was Kiss Me Ass on my Mamma Dem. And before that we had, what else did I play? Did I play Stilo Hefner? I played Stilo Hefner and Castro. And I also played my little brother Joey H. Earlier today we played Little Red Racks. We played God doggone it. We played Little Red Racks by OG5. I wish it would cross them out when I play on this one, like it do on my doggone thing, so I know what I'm talking about. But whatever. Hey y'all, hey, we are back. We back. I was just asking the behind the scenes, what y'all want to see, or who would y'all like to see at the next live show? So we're working on the OnlyFans show now. Like I said, if you know someone, or if you have a poppin' OnlyFans, Tube8, Pornhub, or any other sex worker influencer type page, we would love to have you for our next live show, the second Tuesday in November. But I'm also trying to figure out December and January as well. I already got my February. But I'm looking for my December and my January as well. And I'm thinking maybe for one of them, we can do some social media comedians. Some people who are on social media who are pretty funny, who making some shit twerk. You know what I'm saying? We might do a female edition and then a male edition, or a male and a female one day. I don't know. But I'm still trying to cultivate this live show thing. I'm really enjoying this. I had a bunch of fun at the last live show on Tuesday. You can go back and watch that on our YouTube. What was the most fun was at the end of it, watching the different little groups of people talking to each other, networking, talking about their businesses, watching Shawty Lo Jr. discuss trading and options with somebody, watching Serenity Expressions, watching Serenity Expressions explain about her product line and waxing and things that she does, the facials and the waxing and the products that she creates, watching her network with Cece, having Phoenix in the building. We had grandmas and moms in the building. Like, we had people's grandmas in the building, and it was so dope to just be able, you know what? We had people from the age of 4 all the way up to the age of 84 in here. That was really, really dope for me. It really was. And it's only going to expand. It's only going to grow. And if you tell me I can't get people up and out the bed early in the morning and be here in the studio, you are a effing lie. Because I saw it. I see it. And if I can do that after 2, I know I can what it'll look like after 10. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the country who it took half a day for me to get the damn video because I left my damn computer here and went home, fell asleep. It was like, I just come back. So I have video to edit to show you guys for that. But if you want to see the show, all you gotta do is go on YouTube, and like I said, it was really good, and I can't wait to see it be only standing room. Not only that, but Warriors Love, I will call you about this, but somebody was talking to me about sponsorships, and they was like, you know, a lot of the businesses in the neighborhood would sponsor that you wouldn't even think of. So somebody told me to hit up Chick-fil-A and see if Chick-fil-A would be willing to sponsor food or donate food for the next one. So if y'all come next time and we got a Chick-fil-A spread out there, just know your girl working. Okay. And if you are a vendor, or if you are a business, or if you are somebody who wants to partner with me, please let me know. Like I said, shout big. This time I'm gonna do it right. Beep. Boop, boop. Just because Alex ain't here don't mean I can't do extras, because I can. Yeah, so like I said, big shout outs to Serenity Expressions for coming through and providing us with the gift bags. My cousin said if I spray that rose water one more time, I'm gonna turn into a pickle or something like that. But you know, I just be up there, you know. And actually, I'm about to start using the rose water because I ran out of my, when I do my makeup, it's this mist that I use to help blend, and I'm out of it. So I'm going to try to use the rose water for blending as well, because it's for your skin, and why not? And, you know, I'm a flower. I'm delicate. I should be using rose water. So y'all shout out. Y'all make sure y'all go check out Serenity Expressions. And when my eyelash be popping, they're going to be from her, because she said she going to send me some new eyelashes. So my eyelashes will be popping, and I ain't got to look like Kermit the Frog. So y'all make sure y'all check her out. I absolutely love her. Okay. So Raw Country talking about ooh, pickle chicken. I never get the pickle on my Chick-fil-A sandwich. I never get the pickle on my Chick-fil-A sandwich. Y'all be getting the pickle on y'all Chick-fil-A sandwich? I don't even eat chicken like that no more. But when I did, hold the pickle, add lettuce, and that pepper jack cheese with a spicy one. Yeah, buddy. Them be good. But anyways, we're gonna keep it moving. So let me tell y'all, come on, interaction. Y'all let me know. Are we going straight into Ask the Hood, or are we doing Canna News first? Because if you don't tell me, I'm gonna go straight into Canna News. We're gonna start there, okay? Are we gonna start there? Huh? Okay, we're gonna start there. Country said he don't eat the Jesus chicken. That is God's chicken. It is amazing. It is awesome, and I love it. I just will never eat off of Cascade Road. And if you ever have a question why, y'all hit me up, and I'll tell you why we do not eat Chick-fil-A on Cascade Road. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and talk about Biden. Oh, y'all, Biden has decided he's made three pretty surprising statements regarding marijuana reform. He announced that he wants a pardon of all federal offenses of simple possession of marijuana, which affects 6,500 people convicted between 1992 and 2001. Oh no, this is for one particular state, because there's no way in hell that's for the whole United States. Oh, this isn't under science. Okay, hold on, you guys. So what I pulled up was a science one that I wanted to talk to you guys about. Let me find Biden, cannabis and reform. Bet. There we go. Statement from Biden. Here we go. Come on. All right. Oh, no. I don't want his actual statement. I'm sorry. Hold on. No. All right. So here we go. This is from Politico News. All right. President Joe Biden on Thursday granted a pardon to all people convicted of simple marijuana possession under federal law. What that means, it amounts to the most extensive White House action taken to date on U.S. drug policy. The president also urged governors to take similar action for state offenses of civil possession of marijuana, which I doubt any governor in the South is going to do that. I really doubt it. In addition, he called on the Secretary of Health and Human Services and the Attorney General to expeditiously review how marijuana is scheduled under federal law. This is what we need. We need cannabis to be rescheduled. If it's rescheduled, we can do research on it, which was why I brought up the science thing. If it's rescheduled, people aren't going to jail over it in such an extensive way, like where it's a felony like that. There's no reason why cannabis should be along the lines of saying that there's no medicinal action to it when we obviously know that there is. The scheduling of cannabis makes absolutely no sense. Currently, marijuana is classified as a Schedule 1 narcotic, meaning it's deemed to have no medicinal use and a high potential for abuse, such as heroin and LSD, which are also Schedule 1 drugs. Another reason why this pisses me off, and like I said, if you want to join the conversation at any point in time, click the link in the YouTube bio, and it should let you join it. I'm going to check it on Facebook as well and see if it works out on Facebook, because I know one of them don't let you do it. But if you click the link, I can be able to see you. So yeah, it didn't come up over here. So what I'll do is I'll add it here in a little bit so y'all can do it. But what doesn't make sense is cannabis grows like this. Anything else that's on here that's a Schedule 1 drug is something that has been cooked up in a lab somewhere. It has components to it that makes it not just, it's not a Jesus drug. It don't just grow like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's best way I can explain it to you. Okay. Sending people to prison for possession of marijuana has upended too many lives and incarcerated people for conduct that many states no longer prohibited. Biden said in a statement, criminal records for marijuana possession have also imposed needless barriers to employment, housing, and educational opportunities, not to mention businesses. So like me as a hairstylist, if I get a conviction of cannabis, I can no longer be a hairstylist because I can't get my licensing anymore. So, you know, this really affects people's lives in big ways. And like he said, I've said this over and over and over again. It doesn't make sense that somebody in one part of the country can do this legally and I'm in the same freaking country as them and I can't do it legally. That will never make sense to me because we are one nation under God, indivisible. You know what I'm saying? And with liberty and justice for all. And it's not that right now. You can't tell me that that's what it is. If I can go to California, buy, smoke, sell. And if I'm in Georgia, if I buy, smoke, or sell, I go to jail. It don't make sense. That's stupid as hell. Two-bar baby. The president added that regulations limit the trafficking, marketing, and sales to minors shouldn't change, but the state should follow the administration's lead because the vast majority of people incarcerated for marijuana possession in the U.S. are convicted under state or local laws. The president has been clear that marijuana laws are not working, and the president has been considering his options that now that he's taken executive action. Now, I will say this was one of the things that he ran on his platform, not to mention the student loan forgiveness and stuff like that. So I commend him for standing on his platform. I don't know how I feel about him as a president as a whole. It was one of those lesser of two evil things for me, but the devil that you do and the devil that you don't, right? But I'm not calling him or anyone else the devil. That is just the statement. Okay. So, the practical impact, at least immediately, may be limited. Most people in federal prison for cannabis offenses are not in prison for minor nonviolent offenses. So the number of individuals affected by this order will be in the thousands, according to the White House. The move, nevertheless, is remarkable for Biden, who is a 79-year-old president who had written on some tough on crime laws that advocates note led to current incarceration rates. Okay, I want to say this as well. Just because he did something in the past doesn't mean he doesn't have the opportunity to rectify or change his mind. This is another time where I'm saying where we don't allow people the grace to change. Not only has Biden's mind changed on cannabis laws, but the country's mind has changed on cannabis laws. So why do we keep going back to the fact that he had these laws in the past? In the past is the past. He's trying to work on the future. Okay, he's not trying to continuously put people in jail for this. He's trying to make sure this kind of stuff doesn't happen anymore. So I think it's kind of hubris or kind of fucked up to continue to just be like, well, he put us in jail for it anyway. Okay, well, he's trying to make sure he don't put your kid in jail for it now. Okay, like that's what it's about. Biden was the only Democratic presidential candidate in 2020 who did not support federal descheduling, which essentially made marijuana legal at the federal level. The administration had also said Biden wants to reschedule cannabis to a Schedule II drug, which would make it easier to study, legalize medical marijuana, and decriminalize minor possession. All of these positions legally conflicted with each other. Currently, 37 states and the District of Columbia have legalized medical marijuana, and 19 states have legal adult use marijuana. 5 states are voting on recreational cannabis legalization in the 2022 midterms. Those states are, because you need to know so you can vote: Missouri, Arkansas. Red Words Love, they set me up for it, okay? They set me up for it. I could say so much. But anyways, Missouri, Arkansas, North and South Dakota, and Maryland. Out of those, I'm the two that I think probably won't pass would be North and South Dakota. honestly. Earlier this year, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer introduced a bill to deschedule cannabis and expunge some federal records. However, that bill does not currently have the votes in the Senate to pass. Again, vote, vote, vote. Y'all think it's gonna pass if Herschel Walker and his alleged CTE, he might have CTE, make it? We won't know until after they can do an autopsy. But y'all think it'll pass if Herschel there? No, I don't. I think you got more of a chance of getting it passing if Raphael there though. If Senator Warnock is there, vote, vote, vote. However, the bill does not currently have the votes in the Senate to pass. The House has twice passed legislation in recent years that will eliminate federal marijuana penalties, but with little Republican support. In addition, a House bill introduced by Representative Alexandria AOC and Dave Joyce would set aside grant funding for states that want to expunge cannabis-related records. Members of Congress have been working on this issue with one significant bill passing in the House, and that effort has stalled, and we're almost at the end of this Congress, a senior administration official said. Biden's announcement on Thursday appeared to catch much of Washington by surprise, with Democratic congressional aides telling Politico that the rollout was not closely coordinated with lawmakers ahead of time. So again, I say, how do y'all feel about this? What y'all think? Do y'all think this is a good idea or a bad idea? Do you think there should be legalization? I am all for decriminalizing anything that God created. If God made it, I shouldn't have to argue with you about it. Period. I'm all for Jesus drugs. I am. I'm for DMT, peyote. I'm for ayahuasca. I'm for anything with the psilocybin in it. Yeah, no, I can't say that damn word. Cannabis and so forth and so on. I am all for those things. Why? Because reality bites. Y'all remember that show? Reality has its own place, but there are things that are out there that can help us figure out this muscle that we haven't figured out. There are things, there are neurons, there are synopsises that need to be made. There are things that can be corrected. There are things that are wrong with us that we say all the time in the Bible. For every problem, God has created a solution. But man has come and determined that some of these solutions are illegal because they can't control them. And in those sense, I think that is wrong. I just think that's wrong. I should be able to go to the store and buy some marijuana flowers to make and put in my food, just like I can buy parsley or oregano or anything else. It's a fucking plant and it grows like that. Why is it that I'm allowed to eat a portobello mushroom or a reishi mushroom, but I can't have some penis envy mushrooms? You know what I'm saying? There's no reason why it's still a mushroom. Just the fact that it has side effects, put a freaking warning on it. But it's a mushroom. It grows in nature like that. I'd rather have the plant. Mad Hatter Dior is on here. She said, give me the plant. The plants indeed. Teacher Anitra said Uncle Joe and started laughing. We ain't playing with that today. Red Warriors Love said, it's smart to get people out to vote. It's smart to get people out to vote to get nothing in return. If you don't call in, 404-254-4347, say what you got to say. He also said that there are 50 different corporations, not one nation. And I understand that part of it, but come on, let's talk about, I'm not talking about the schematics. I'm talking about the optics of it. We are one nation. We are one nation. One nation should be able to come up with across the board. Across the board, you got to be 21 to drink. Across the board, you got to be 21 to smoke. Across the board, we should be able to say you can or can't do this. And it needs to be a can. Red Words Love said, this nigga Biden wrote the crime bill, locked up hundreds of thousands of brothers and sisters, Schedule 1 because black and brown people use it. It didn't just start with him, no. We're not gonna just blame him. It didn't just start with him. He's not the only person that is responsible for that. But with that being the key, why not give him the opportunity to right some of his wrongs? That's like saying, oh, this nigga cheated on his wife. He shouldn't be allowed to get married no more or be with another woman. No, give him a chance to right his wrongs. He need to start a new relationship. He need a new relationship with cannabis. Hell, look at his son. His son got a whole relationship with drugs that he gonna have to figure out. Maybe Biden is looking at it differently because of, you know, the people involved. That's all I'm saying. Maybe I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, call me and cuss me out. 404-254-4347. Just talk nice to me because I talk nice back. Remember that. All right, let's keep it going. We got to save the bees. We got to save the bees. Shout out to one of my favorite actors. Okay, if Alex was here, Alex would tell you she like the old dudes. She like gray haired dick. She like the zaddies, right? I'm not really an old guy person. I don't really like wrinkly balls. I'm not for that as much. But I tell you right now, when it comes to it, he can get it all day long. Y'all know that God doggone it, I just lost his name. He got all the moles on his face. He been old forever. He do the voiceovers for the Penguins and stuff. It's right there. He played God in every movie. Come on. I know y'all know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about. Tell me the old man's name, the black guy. This is why I need Alex. Y'all can't type fast enough to tell me who I'm talking about. He's outlasted everybody. Anyways, he has a bee farm. Morgan Freeman. She said Morning Freeman. Yes, Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman has a bee farm on his property because he wants to take care of the bees and he wants to help, you know, with the bee population. But he's also an advocate for cannabis as well. So I hope Uncle Granddaddy Morgan hears this story, okay? Listen to this, y'all, and I copied this. Let me go back over here. We're going to try this again, and we're going to drop this in here. There we go. All right, I dropped the StreamYard link in the Facebook chat. So if you want to try to call in or whatever, or let me see you, then that's how that works. Just hit that link and we'll try to see if that works out for y'all. Like I said before, please have on some freaking clothes, because if I get cut off of YouTube again, I'm not. Okay, give me 2 seconds. Let me read about the bees and then you call Red. Why bees love weed and why it might be good for them. Isn't it beautiful? A friend once asked me as we were sharing a joint in the Netherlands, we're only smoking flowers. She was right. Marijuana, the dry processed product of cannabis sativa plants, is a flowery part as opposed to tobacco or tea leaves. When people say they are smoking bud, it is meant literally. Despite how obvious this may seem, it's always struck me as quite awe-inspiring. This is a story from Troy Farah, so I want to make sure we give them their credit. Let me say this too. I will argue you down about whether or not cannabis is a fruit or a flower. If it's a fruit or not, because I've told somebody cannabis is a fruit. It's a fruit. What's the technicality of a fruit? It starts out as a flower. It turns into a bud of something, and then whatever the fruit, the nectar, the product has seeds. That is a fruit. Tomatoes are a fruit, not a vegetable. Tomatoes are fruits. So if cannabis starts off as a flower and then it creates a bud, you might not be able to eat it, but it creates a bud. Well, you can't eat it, but it creates a bud, and the bud has seeds in it. That's a fruit. Weed is a fruit, but just so y'all know. Okay, so while humans clearly love these flowers, so do insects, especially bees, albeit for different reasons. And just like medical marijuana, it's been shown to improve human health by effectively treating epilepsy, chronic pain, chemotherapy, nausea, and more. Insects can benefit from cannabis as well.
Honeybee health is extremely important to farmers who rely on the flying little workers to pollinate more than 100 different crops, which provides about $6.4 billion in annual economic value. But against the backdrop of catastrophic insect decline driven by overuse of pesticides and unchecked urbanization, honeybee populations are suffering. So when you're outside and the bees are chasing you, please don't kill it. Don't kill the bees. If you kill all the bees, we ain't gonna have no more food, okay? Leave the bees alone. Parasites, diseases, and pesticides have contributed to a widespread honeybee deaths and the phenomenon known as colony collapse disorder. In some cases, tens of thousands of bees would drop dead in days, sometimes wiping out entire hives. While this trend is slowly being reversed, it's still a big concern for beekeepers and those who enjoy eating most fruits and vegetables. In an attempt to improve honeybee health, researchers at the University of Life Sciences in Lublin, Poland, have tried feeding their bugs many different substances, including caffeine, black pepper extract, and I can't say this word, curcumin, the main ingredient in turmeric. Despite some positive results, none of these substances have been a silver bullet. They don't seem to be able to balance effectiveness with strict safety requirements necessary in beekeeping. So these Polish researchers have turned to hemp extracts. Hemp is cannabis that is low in THC, the chemical responsible for the stony high. In contrast, hemp is high in CBD, a chemical largely associated with medical benefits of cannabis. Previous research by this team has shown that hemp extracts increase the lifespan of honeybees and could help them fight against environmental pollution and could increase oxidative stress. But they weren't exactly sure how this was happening. Newly published results in the journal Animals took a closer look at the immune system of honeybees after being given CBD to tease out the mechanisms that could make bees healthier. In this experiment, they also kept the bees outside, exposing them to more environmental stress. While previous trials mostly use cage bees. This means the results may better reflect what the honeybee would encounter in the real world. Bees have different immune systems than humans. They don't exactly have blood, but a liquid called hemolymphic functions about the same way. Instead of livers, honeybees have a fat body. They do got little fat bodies though, don't they? That doubles as nutrient storage and immune shields that fight viruses and other pathogens. So how does a compound like CBD work on both humans and bugs if we're so different? In this experiment, there were 3 groups of bees with 320 bees sampled in total. Some were fed CBD in a sugary syrup. Some were given CBD via a cotton strip placed on the hive, and the rest acted as controls, but fed nothing but sugar and glycerin. Every few days, the researchers took some bees and extracted their blood, which was analyzed for certain biomarkers that indicate good health. And the bees on CBD not only lived longer than controls, but they had higher concentration of biomarkers such as albumin, a protein that acts against inflammation, which makes absolute sense because that's exactly why we use cannabis. What's up, Count Up? Since you on here, I'm gonna play your music video on our next break. You stay tuned. Which makes absolute sense because what do we use CBD for a lot of times? Inflammation. Shout out to Natural Way 365. If you were on my Instagram and you saw that mark on my leg, it's been painful and it had a little bit of inflammation, and I've been rubbing her arnica oil on it, and it's helping with my inflammation, and it's helping to heal it. So there are definitely medicinal properties to cannabis, and if we keep having it as a Schedule I drug, we can't do scientific research on it. We can't figure out why cannabis does what it does to different people, to different animals, in different situations. This is another reason why, going back to Biden, we need to decriminalize and rescheduleize this drug. It might be the way that we save the whole world. Because I promise you, the moment the bees leave, it's a wrap. The moment we get rid, y'all got to stop trying to kill all these bugs. Except mosquitoes. Kill them fuckers. Dead. Every time. hate mosquitoes. Ugh. Go ahead, Red Warriors Love. If you still here, go ahead and call in. While I'm waiting for Red Warriors Love to call in, if you have any conversation that you want to add to this, to the topics, go ahead. Give us a call at 404-254-4347 or click the link in the bio. Please have your clothes on when you do. We're gonna go move to a little bit something funner, just a little, a little light in. I didn't mean to close it. Open back up. A little light in the conversation about cannabis, but we're gonna do your canoscopes. We're gonna do your canoscopes. Why? Because my birthday is in 7 days, and I'm a Libra, so we're gonna do some canoscopes for that. Mad Hatter said one people don't get is every controlled natural substances they want to control, so we don't get cured for most ailments. And this is I believe that as well. They want to take our abilities away from us to do what we need to do for ourselves. That's one of the reasons why you're not allowed to like have a garden in your front yard per se. Like it's things you just can't do that really would help you be able to help yourself. And that's sad. That's sad. The government should want people to be independent and not necessarily dependent upon them. I mean, it just should. I think that's not a bad thing, but whatever. Let's go ahead and talk about y'all star signs and your cannabis strains. We're talking about canoscopes. Yes, I am at least 21 years old. All right. If you're reading this, you have managed to make it through 6 planets in retrograde last month. 6 planets were in retrograde. That means your hormones, your brain, your emotions, everything probably was all like and out of whack, but we survived, okay? You're probably licking your wounds and asking yourself, do I even want to look at the devilish sky this month? Well, there's good news and there's less good news. Let's start with the positive. Major players, Mercury, Venus are almost back on direct course. Mercury will remain in its slow dance for a couple of days at the start of the month, and then it will return to direct motion. The bad news is that Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, not Uranus, but Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto are all in retrograde at some point during the month, or all of it. So drink some Gatorade, block your ex's social medias, and don't send your boss that passive aggressive email when they tell you they didn't get the report you sent 4 times. When I tell y'all this is not a lie, the way my Libra has been Libraing, the way I felt about Libra this month, baby, I have been all up in my emotions. And when I tell you this Libra is Libra'd out, okay? Apart from the retrograde superstorm on October 9th, there will be a full moon in Aries. The moon has been so beautiful the last couple of days, hasn't it? Oh my God. If you guys have gotten pictures of the beautiful ass moon, please send them to me. I will post them all over my page because the moon has been amazingly beautiful. I love it, love it, love it. Mercury enters Libra on October 10th, and there's a new moon in Scorpio on October 25th. The month will be full of unpredictable ups and downs, but what's the spookiest month of the year? That's what the spookiest month of the year is for anyway. All right, so if you are a Libra, here you go. Happy birthday, fellow Libra babies. It's Libra season. Yes, 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 and we are perfect. This month is jam-packed with planetary motion, so be prepared to become everybody's favorite sounding board. On October 2nd, Mercury returns to the direct motion in Virgo. Lower your shoulders and do a few gentle stretches to clear that tension from your body. And in other news, your ruler, Venus, is in direct motion this entire month, meaning that love department is looking solid in October. With that said, Venus does enter Scorpio on October 23rd, which is also when we start Scorpio season. So if you aren't a fan of getting real deep, real fast, maybe hold off on any new romantic entanglements for a few weeks. On October 25th, there is a new moon solar eclipse in Scorpio. This is a fantastic illumination that will offer you the opportunity to welcome the fall season with open arms, if you haven't already. Sure, this might be the spookiest month of the year, but with your warm and inviting spirit, the ghouls and goblins are bound to love you. If you are a Libra and you need a really good October strain, remember your favorite costume as a kid. Get nostalgia for those simpler times with some Fall 97. This hybrid comes from crossing Purple Urkel and OG Kush. This is royal lineage, and you can tell with gorgeous buds it produces and the thick fruity flavor. Users love this strain for its arousing effects. So if you have some of this Fall 97, I told y'all I'm not purchasing weed. I'm not buying any weed. I cannot invest in any more weed, but I can smoke if you donate. My birthday is coming up. I'm not telling you to buy anything because we are in Georgia and that's illegal, but I am telling you, if you slide it my way, my eyes is closed and I'll smoke it with my eyes closed. Okay. Natasha Dominique said, yes, the moon has been awesome. Heart eyes. And it has. I love it. Love it. Love it. We need to go ahead and go to a break. Is the phone not working? Did they turn the phone off? Give me a second. I'll check the because it hasn't rang yet. So I'll check the ringtone because some other shows might have turned the ringer off. And once I check it, I'll let you know. What was I about to say? We're gonna go ahead and go to a break. I'm gonna check the phone. I'm gonna talk a little bit of shit in the background on Instagram with the behind the scenes, and we're gonna come back and we are going to talk about science. That's right. We got some weird science for y'all. We're gonna talk about people who drink their own pee-pee. Would you drink your own pee-pee for science? For health? For wealth? I don't know. Would you drink your own pee-pee? That's what we're going to talk about next, okay? This is All Hustle, No Fear on Hits 92.3. I'm in a music video kind of feeling, baby. I'm feeling music video-ish. So we're going to go ahead and hit y'all with some booty real quick. We're going to hit y'all with a little Shakira with LMFOU. Let me go on you. This is All Hustle, No Fear on Hits 92.3. Be back.
Can we link up tonight? Drink some rock and Sprite tonight. My pussy is super tight. Couple years without taking pipe. I am squirting back to back. I made a mess over the floor. Moaning out loud, the neighbors banging on my door. But the pounding ain't gon' get it. You gotta put your tongue all up in it. Give me a better feeling, shy fucking your brain. You know you like it. Stop holding back, baby boy, don't try to fight it. Got a little insane, orgasm riot. I'm an Aries, baby daddy, you a Pisces. I'd rather make love than get a quickie. Love it when you're on top, go slow in me. And when we make love, it's a hell of a drug. I'm addicted to you like I'm a coke fiend now. Put it in your face, know you like the way it tastes. The way I scream your name in your ear, I wanna sing. Ooh, right there. Don't stop, daddy. Feeling so good, riding you like a caddy. Beat it up like a porn star actor. Slurp it up, stimulate from my reaction. You know I like it rough, handcuffing me in action. So choke me up on your back. I do the scratches on top of cars, up in these bushes, on these staircases. No fucks where we do it. Don't tell nobody what we do. I won't tell nobody what we do. Keep this between me and you. All of this between me and you. Let me fuck on you. LMFO.
All Hustle No Fear is now taking nominations for the Business Behind the Music blog. The Business Behind the Music blog is to feature and showcase artists that are killing it on stage and killing the music industry behind the scenes. Nominate your artist today at allhustle92.3@gmail.com. Email us your nominees' information and we will feature them in a free blog on All Hustle No Fear and promote it across multiple social media platforms. Visit allhustlenofear.com to read the featured blogs and network with these dope artists.
I can stomach. Remind yourself you're working for something. You wouldn't be doing this all for nothing. No, free your mind. Get high, get high, get high, get high, high, and vibrate, vibrate higher. Free your mind. Get high, get high, get high, get high, high, and vibrate, vibrate higher. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la la la. I don't wanna hear about what died inside the club. I just wanna know why it's so hard to show some love. Wonder if they know Fat Tone died of thug. Wonder if they know Jimi Hendrix died of drugs. Life ain't what it seems to be on TV all the time. Every song's a poem, doesn't always have to rhyme. Draw a bigger picture for coloring in the lines. It's important to paint your portrait before you die. Free your mind. Get high, get high, get high, get high, high, and vibrate, vibrate higher. Free your mind. Get high, get high, get high, get high, high, and vibrate, vibrate higher. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Free your mind. Get high, get high, get high, get high, high, and vibrate, vibrate higher.
Weed is good all the time, and all the time weed is good. Hashtag Agram.
All right, we're back, and not only are we back, we have a caller on the line. That's right, we've got Red Warriors Love on the line. What's up, Red?
What's going on, lady?
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm just listening to the conversation and
You know, I'm
everything that
probably
you said.
educated this morning. I be having my opinions. Y'all don't always agree, but sometimes y'all do. I think that's why y'all listen to me. So what you got to say? What you got to say? Come on with it.
Okay, I'm gonna try to tie all your stories together.
Okay, Ben. I love it.
Without the bees, we die.
This is very true.
When it comes to the cannabis industry, you got to understand the United States controls almost not like 92% of all cannabis globally. It is a $21 billion industry. $21 billion as of right now, today. Illegal sales of marijuana globally is over 100 billion a year. A year. I want you to think about all the task force, the DEA, the ATF.
They are
that
so
come
against.
along.
They fighting this tooth and nail.
Yes, they are. Now, what Joe Biden is doing, which is genius, I've worked on political campaigns, and all I'm saying to you is neither party has tackled this issue. And it has been steadily growing the past decade. The cannabis industry is something that neither party wants to touch because they do not understand the fact that it was a big part of the crime bill, which locked up hundreds of thousands of our brothers and sisters. Now, when you legalize it, these same people cannot apply for a license. Let that sit in. Now that he's wanting to legalize it, understand each state is a corporation in itself. Colorado, Washington State, and California are debt-free because of the cannabis industry. Let that sink in. They're each an individual corporation. However, when it comes to the the feds can still confiscate your money from these stores. They do it all the time. What you don't see on the news is all the raids that happen in California. I lived in California for quite a long time. Joe Biden, who wrote the crime bill, he's not doing this for the good of the people. He's doing it so that when the Democratic Party gets slaughtered this midterm, he has something to stand on that will hopefully get a few more brown and black folks out to vote.
Now, I definitely agree with that. When I first heard it, like Monday or whenever it first popped out, the first thing I said was he's trying to get reelected.
Yes.
That was the first thing that I said. He's definitely trying to use this as a platform to get reelected. Go ahead, keep going. I want to keep hearing what you're saying.
So, when you think about what he's doing, what he's talking about, we cannot give this man a pass. Yes, people can change. Yes, people can grow, but he's not doing any of this for the benefit of us as a people. We as a people need to sit our ass down and stop voting. The etymology of the word of vote means wish. It's a wish. You're not doing anything. If you're not voting locally, that's where it counts. Federally, it means nothing. It means absolutely nothing. And I hate saying that. You know, Trina got that new video, and it sparked so many arguments among my students that they're like, well, we need to get out and vote. Okay, what are you voting for?
Right.
The black vote and the Hispanic vote have been given up every midterm, every federal election for nothing. We get nothing in return. If you've read any books by Dr. Claude Anderson, he's been talking about this for 40 years. What are we getting in return? And freeing the people who've been locked up for marijuana, yes, I want them all to come home. And yes, marijuana should be legal. But what people are not looking at is the cannabis industry is not the cannabis that we used to smoke when we were younger.
So
it has been propped up with so many pesticides, the same pesticides that turn
it don't taste the same to me.
Male frogs into female frogs is the same pesticides that's being sprayed on the marijuana that people are smoking today.
So you feel like it's feminizing and masculine, making our women masculine and our men feminine?
Yes. All this is all science that anyone can look up and Google themselves. You got to remember, this is a stage, and it's all a play. We're all just playing our role in it. So look at the bigger picture of what this really matters. It's not that these people are going to get out and everything. Think about the families that were destroyed.
Definitely.
Think about the children that are affected today. Think about how many single-parent households have come from the effect of so many brothers and sisters being locked up.
How many people are on welfare because of it, or stuck in a different type of system? No, definitely. Yeah. It has a extreme ramification. So last night in my Forex group, I was talking to him, and I was like, my brain expands out sometimes, and I think about weird things when I'm on the toilet. And one of the things that I was thinking about was how, maybe about 100 years ago, there was no NAS 100. Or the NASDAQ wasn't necessarily there because that's made up of tech companies, correct?
Part of it, a big chunk of it.
A big chunk of it is made up of tech companies, right? Okay, so what will we eventually have if cannabis does become legalized and we start having cannabis IPOs? Is there going to be a new trend that we're following that's made up of all the cannabis companies put together, and we're watching that like we watch the NAS and like we watch the Dow? And my group just was like listening to me, and they was like, oh, okay, and I mean, those are the kind of things that I'm thinking are also stopping our progress as well, because the moment it's descheduled and decriminalized, there are people who are ready to pounce on the opportunities that are going to come from this. And it's not just about the criminality of it, but it's also about the monetary of it. Like he said, billion. That the fact that California is debt free off of cannabis. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Colorado.
But the fact that another state can't look at that and say, well, I want us to be debt free too, let's go for it, it's crazy too. You know what I mean? Like, especially the poorest states. You would think someplace like Mississippi, Louisiana, Alabama, Tennessee, maybe not Florida, they got a little bit of money, but you know, some of these really, really underfunded states would look at that and say, hey, you know what? They go get some money.
Mm-hmm. Well, see, you're talking about a lot of states that are in the Bible Belt.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah. So when you start talking about that, you have to understand that people, if they're part of the Bible Belt and they didn't check out what Moses was doing with the burning bush, then they need to sit down. Just go sit down somewhere.
I keep saying the burning bush was weed.
Exactly.
The burning bush was weed. I promise you, Christians don't like talking to me because I be taking their Bible and I be throwing it around and saying all kind of stuff. They be like, "That's not what it meant." It's not. That's what I heard.
It's exactly what it meant.
That's exactly what it meant.
Moses was telling them to elevate their mind.
Exactly. He was high as hell talking to a bush. If you have never rolled a blunt and got high as fuck and turned around and looked at that joint and said, weed, we need to have a conversation here. I done talked to a couple of blunts. Weed will make you talk to it.
Weed will make you talk to the oven and the microwave at 2 a.m.
Okay. Professor Cannabis said early voting starts October 17th in most Georgia counties. If you are a part of anything that has to do with voting state and locally, I want to have you in on the show. I want to talk to some people who know about voting, who to vote for, why to vote for them, whatever. If you're running, if you're a part of an organization, whatever. I'm willing to talk to anybody on both sides of the fence. As I said, and as I always say, if you are respectful to me, I will be respectful back to you. I do have my own opinions, but I'll try to stay as non-biased as possible. I cannot say that for Alex. Alex is going to come for you, and she gonna say what she won't. It's the reason why Herschel Walker be his wife. That's one of Alex. It's one of Alex's commercials.
Oh my goodness.
Professor Cannabis also says, please research your representatives. We cannot just vote black. Herschel Walker is teaching us that. You cannot just vote for anybody. Fannie taught us that. It's a lot of people that out there, you might not agree with their politics, but just because they black and brown, you choosing them. If you don't research their politics and you choosing them based upon color, you just as bad as Caucasian people who are picking people based upon their color and their race. We can't just vote black. We got to vote for our resources. We got to vote for our interests. We got to vote for our neighborhoods. If you want to vote for freaking dog catcher because you tired of people saying that pit bulls are an invasive, dangerous species, then you need to vote for dog catcher, and you need to make sure that the person who's heading up the dog catching got a damn pit bull and likes them. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all got to do more research and stop being so lazy about this. There are a lot of things that are happening in our communities, and we are complacent and we are quiet. And there's no reason to get mad and yell about it after the elections, because shut the fuck up. You had a chance. You had your chance. And in so many ways, I do agree with Red Warriors Love. When it comes to president, let's be honest. The Electoral College is going to F us in so many ways anyway, right? But I still want to know who it is. Now, okay, I said this, Red, and somebody was laughing at me. I was like, be perfectly honest with you. I'm tired of it being 2 Democrats running together and 2 Republicans running together. I know my history. Back in the day, it could be bipartisan. You could run with a Democrat or you could run with a Republican as your running mate. I think we need to go back to that. If we really want to have a bipartisan house for real, we want to work together on both sides, then whoever loses need to be the other person's vice president. It need to be 1 and 2. I would have loved to see Obama and Trump have to work together. Obama president and Trump vice president. Figure it the fuck out.
Exactly.
Figure it
That
out.
would have been beautiful.
Figure it out. Make this work. Because I'm tired of y'all arguing about dumb shit. And I'm tired of one person get in and then the next person get in and try to reverse everything that the last person did. We already did that and talked about that. Let's go ahead and move forward. We're not getting shit done. And I hate when we don't get shit. I hate not getting things done. It's irritating to me.
Oh, yeah. No, everything you're saying is on point. It's just the fact that most people will not. I just want our people, the people who are listening to this show right now, I want you to seriously and really think about the last time we as a people voted for something and something was given back in return. Every other community gets something back in return. When you donate to a campaign, you are asking for something back that is in the interest of your community and your people. The Asian community does it. The Hispanic community does it. The Jewish community does it.
The Jewish community does it well.
Exactly. Our money is in and out of our hands in less than 2 hours and out of our community. If you're not spending black, if you're not talking black, if you're not moving in that direction, what are we talking about?
And
Joe
buying
Biden
black
has
does not mean buying Jordans. Buying black does not mean buying Jordans, y'all. We got to get over this idea that looking good is going to make something shake. Like, I'd rather y'all be smart and ugly than to be pretty, looking like fly and stupid. That is the dumbest thing in the world to me. I'm not spending $139. I'm not spending $350. I'm not spending no amount of money on a shoe that was released 15 times.
Well, I mean, Sunshine, if you think about it, Jordan doesn't even own his own name. Seriously, think about it. The Jordan brand itself has been probably the most popular shoe in the past 2 years? And he just cleared a couple billion, maybe a decade and a half ago, when he bought the Charlotte team. Let that sink in for most of you.
Y'all bought this man a team.
Yeah.
Y'all bought this man a team. Y'all, with shoes.
And this man was also the man who invested in private prison.
No, that's a different Jordan.
No,
they went back to, like, I seen it's a different Michael Jordan, ain't it?
No.
Allegedly. No.
No. So the next time y'all waiting in line, I want you to think about that. Which one of your uncles is locked up? Probably in
some
one of
Jordans.
Prison. No, probably in one of his prisons.
Yeah, or over a Charlotte Hornets jacket. We're not gonna go there though. We're not. A starter coach. Yeah, we're not gonna go there though. We're not gonna go there. But thank you for calling in, Red. I appreciate it.
I love you, lady.
Love you too. And I'm gonna call you later on today. We got to talk. Well, maybe not today. I got shows all the way until 10 o'clock today. I probably won't talk to nobody today. But you know we need to converse.
Yes, we do.
All right.
Yes, we do. All right.
Thank you. Anybody else out there want to give us a call in and talk? You know the phone number is 404-254-4347. Teacher Anitra, why am I keep trying to bring your name and make it into one name? Teacher Anitra said, everyone better vote. You better vote. You better not say shit to me if you don't vote. And I agree with her. I agree with her greatly. Let's go ahead and get into our next segment. It is time for some science. Y'all know me. I love weird science. I like talking about animals and things that are going on in the country. So we're going to talk about some science. Because you can't always talk about love and hip hop when you're trying to holler at a girl. Sometimes you got to walk up to her and be like, hey, girl, did you hear about the fact that they taking human brain tissue and putting it in rats? They making Rat Man. Rat Man. I know y'all like Sunshine is stupid, but I'm for real. I'm not lying. Okay, so look. Let me tell y'all about this. 7 years ago, researchers at Stanford University started an ambitious experiment where they began to growing miniature simplified versions of the human brain from stem cells inside a lab and then later injected that tissue into the brain of newborn rats. If this ain't Master Splinter about to appear, I don't know what it is. Y'all ain't learned from the Ninja Turtles. Y'all didn't learn. Next thing you know, we gonna have Rocksteady and Bebop running around here. Don't be putting human brains in rats. This is not right, y'all. I promise y'all. Between science and Elon Musk, this is. Their results were published Wednesday in the journal Nature, showed that brain-like human tissue integrated with rat tissue and then continued to mature. Those brain cells in turn seem to influence the rat's behavior. Yeah, now all of a sudden they know how to do karate and shit. The reason I'm trying to be serious, but at the same time, it's hilarious to me. This is the funniest shit ever. The researchers injected brain tissue, human brain tissue, into the rats' somatosensory cortexes regions that receive and process sensory information like touch or pain. After about 2 weeks of training, the rats began to lick a spout in search of water whenever the researchers stimulated the human neurons. They did this using blue light lasers. The researchers also used a puff of air to prod the rats' whiskers when observed how the human neurons responded. We found that human neurons responded very quickly after we stimulated the whiskers. In fact, more than 70% of the human neurons were engaged in some form of activity within a second or so of that stimulation. So that tells us that they're probably connected. One of the study authors and professor of psychiatry and behavioral scientists at Stanford said on a call with reporters, human neurons becoming part of the rat circulatory, Piska said, adding that the neurons were sparking with electrical activity under a microscope. After the transplant, he said the human neurons grew to 6 times their original size over about 8 months, making up roughly 1/3 of a single hemisphere in the rat brain. Y'all scared of rats when they dumb. What is y'all gonna do if one of these rats gets smart enough to break out, go have rat babies, and then they take over? The study is the latest example of an attempt to transplant human cells into animals. This line of scientific inquiry started days ago, and some past tries have been successful. In 2006, developmental biologist Ali Brivanu and a team of researchers at the Rockefeller University showed that they could grow human embryos in mouse tissue. Then in 2013, a group of Belgian researchers transplanted human neurons into newborn mice, creating functional brain circuits. In 2018, researchers at the Salk Institute of Biological Studies implanted human brain-like structures in mice, producing results similar to the Stanford study, but they used adult mice, whereas the Stanford researchers chose newborn rats in order to see how the human's neurons integrated with the rats' developing brain circuits. Brivanu and the Stanford study is novel because of the way the researchers were able to grow complex 3D structures that presented the human cortex. The cortex is the most integral part of the brain where cognitive centers are located. Growing that type of tissue structure and then transplanting it has not been done very often. In fact, it may not at the level of precision that this paper is describing. The novelty is not an end goal. Rather, scientists hope that the ability to perform human rat transplants will give them a better understanding of how genetic mutations influence brain circuits and affect how people think and behave. Eventually, this type of rat model could be used to study psychiatric disorders like autism or neurodegenerative diseases like Parkinson's or Alzheimer's, and even to identify new treatments for their effectiveness. Now, when you say it like that, it's like, oh, okay, I can see why. Because I don't know if y'all saw it, but I saw that video of what's his name? From Back to the Future, Michael J. Fox. Baby, Michael J. Fox need all the help in the world he can because that disease is kicking his ass. Like He could not hoverboard on a hoverboard like that. Watching Michael J. Fox and then watching the man who played Doc walk up next to him and seeing the differences in them and knowing the differences of age in them is crazy. Like Michael J. Fox even looks shorter. Like he even looks smaller. So if this could possibly help research in that sense, if that's what they doing it for, then that makes sense. But if y'all trying to make a whole bunch of little series of master splinters, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm worried about y'all. Y'all need to be careful. Professor Cannabis said, like, what is the point of making dumb shit smarter? You ain't never met a baby? I'm playing. And then she also said it's messing with the natural order. It absolutely is, baby. It absolutely is. And I'm calling bullshit on this one. Y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. But Batman, Ratman, Ratman. I'll definitely post this one on my Instagram because y'all. The way the shit my brain see when I be reading these stories and finding them. But y'all send this to me, so obviously y'all wanted to know what I thought of it. That was on y'all. Okay, we're gonna keep it moving, and then we got a break coming up, and we're gonna play some more music. This right here, Thursday. Oh wait, I'm way too far. Not this Thursday. That was a couple of Thursdays ago. Let's see. All right. I want to talk about the roaches, but I don't know if I got enough time to talk about the roaches too, because I got to talk about this PPT. I'm not leaving without talking about PPT. Here we go. Y'all. First of all, y'all know he white. Y'all know this is a white man. But man drinks his own urine every day, and it's led to a fight with him and his roommate. During drinking urine has been touted as a natural cure-all by one devoted drinker, despite having a fight with his housemate over the smelly habit. Brother Sage, 68, drinks his own urine every morning after first taking up the practice nearly 20 years ago. See, this is why you're supposed to live with somebody before you marry them, because they not going to tell you while dating that they wake up in the morning and drink they pee. They just not. You got to live with them and realize that it's a cup in the toilet and why. As well as using urine pass during the night for a morning beverage, he has been known to age it for up to 3 years before using it as a foot soak or an eye bath. And why would you need to put pee in your eye? What? Oh, God. He offers a course for up to $280 for anyone wishing to unlock their secrets of their wee. But not everyone is so keen on the habit, including his roommate, who has left disgusted with the smell. The smell is in their kitchen. Why are you putting pee in you need to buy your own fucking refrigerator, bruh. And it need to stay in your room with a lock on it, because ain't no way in hell I'm allowing you to put pee in my refrigerator, and you need to use your own cup. Don't you put that pee in no other cup, bruh, like at all. Brother Sage still stands by the practice. He claims his followers are giving their kids pee to drink and watch their health return. Oh, God. While no concrete scientific evidence confirms drinking urine offers any health benefits, the practitioner believes it can heal cancer, viruses, and sunburn. Brother Sage from Colorado, U.S. said, I do get naysayers or the ones who are doubters, but I've learned to be compassionate with people because they don't know about this yet, and they're going based on theory and information from doctors, television, and school. And the fact that your body automatically cringes the moment you try to drink or eat something that came out of it. Like, ain't nobody's body just being like, ooh, I'm about to pee this out, and this yellow shit look good to drink. Like, what the hell? Most people will drink it first. Most people will drink it first thing in the morning, and people who are fasting on a detox will do looping, which means everything they collect will be drank throughout the day. The cleaner you can get your diet, the better it will look, taste, and smell. But he warns you should be mindful of your environment. After he locked horns with the housemate, meaning he now needs to find another location to practice his urotherapy. He revealed it's a good idea if your lifestyle is to check in with potential roommates so that they do this in your room, bathroom, or house, so there won't be a moment of surprise that I do urine therapy. He created a hiccup in the house I'm in, and I'm just readjusting where I do my practice, and now I started to look for a new location. The bedroom and my bathroom are too close to the kitchen, and the smells go down the hallway. Y'all, in these pictures, this is not clear pee. This pee is yellow as shit. This is some yellow ass pee, y'all, and he drinking it. I'm now either practicing out in the yard or go by to a near location or hot springs and spend 3 days and just have a good time with it. Then it's out of my system. There's something so near and dear to you, it feels like a compromise not being able to do the practice. Okay, y'all. You know how when you drink too much alcohol, it come out in your pores? Can you imagine talking to this PP man? Can you imagine walking around talking to this PP boy? Can you imagine kissing PP boy in the mouth? Having sex with PP boy and it smell like PP everywhere? I know this man's single. He said they're healing everything from mosquito bites, sunburns, wasp stings, to gum conditions, viruses, diabetes, MS, cancer, and Alzheimer's. I've got a woman working with a 21-year-old man with autism who is seeing results. The most unusual thing is people are feeding it to their pets with their kids watching their health be returned. We've realized that urine is a universal panacea remedy. You can use a man's, a woman's, and cross it over. A dog's, a child's, a human, a non-human. It works regardless. Some people have constipation and challenges in their intestines, and what they're doing is an entire GI flush. Some are doing aged urine enemas, but if you wanted to clean out the entire GI tract, drink an entire liter of urine within 20 or 30 minutes, and you better be near a toilet because waves of bowel movement start happening. I'm sure. It sure saves people from the embarrassment of doing a professional colonic. Oh God. Brother Sage is currently preparing to deliver his 12th course on urotherapy to help people teach the basics of the practice. I have students in the UK. There are people out there building a community. He said, I've noticed this community has created best friends for life and opened up relationships that people would never have, because no one else is going to be your friend if you're a PP drinker, you nasty PP drinking boy. Teacher Nietzsche said, nope, and nope. Y'all, just because you can do it don't mean you supposed to. Humans are weird. Y'all humans are freaking weird. Teacher Nietzsche said, stop reading this mess, please. No PP for me. Isn't the whole purpose of your body getting rid of the urine is your body's way of getting rid of all of the toxins? So if you re-drink the pee, aren't you drinking the toxins back into your body? Like you sit up here talking about you drink the pee and it helps you. You drink other people's pee and you drink dog pee. I'm not drinking puppy pee. Y'all know he white. Y'all gonna stop listening to these crazy ass white people talking about they don't wash their legs, they don't wash their kids, and they drink their pee. Y'all, white people. And I'm not talking about all white people, because I know some real nice white people that ain't crazy like this. But white people, this is why we ask what the fuck. Because y'all do dumb shit like this and we just don't understand it. Black people don't get this. I promise you, it ain't nobody black in his sermons. Because Jesus, this is stupid. Okay, we got a few more minutes. I'm doing these roaches. I'm doing roaches. Okay, so remember, y'all got to have good conversation. Y'all going to go to work today and ask people, would you drink your pee? I want y'all to do that. I want y'all to go to work today, and I want y'all to show me the videos of you asking your coworker, would you drink your pee-pee? Just curious. No? You're not a pee-pee drinker? Are you a pee-pee drinker? What about you? Would you drink your pee-pee? Put a cup in the toilet? Miss Sean, beautiful queen. Would you drink your pee-pee? Just curious. Okay, so here we go. Meet Japan's cyborg cockroach coming to a disaster near you. All right, in Japan, if an earthquake strikes in the too distant futures and the survivors are trapped under tons and tons of rubble, the first responders to locate them could be a swarm of cockroaches. That's the potential application of a recent breakthrough by Japanese researchers who demonstrated the ability to mount backpacks of solar cells and electronics on the bugs and control their motion by remote control. Kenjo Fukuda and his team at the Thin Film Device Laboratory at Japanese research giant Redken developed a flexible solar cell film that's 4 microns thick, about 1/25 of the human hair, and can fit on the insect's abdomen. The film allows the roach to move freely while the solar cell generates enough power to process and send directional signals into sensory organs on the bug's hindquarters. The work builds upon previous insect control experiments at Nanyang Technical University in Singapore and could one day result in cyborg insects that enter hazardous areas much more efficiently than robots. The batteries inside the small robots run out quickly, so the time for exploration becomes shorter, said Fukuda. A key benefit of a cyborg insect is that when it comes to an insect's movement, the insect is causing itself to move, so the electricity required is nowhere near as much. Fukuda and his team chose Madagascar hissing cockroaches for the experiments because they are big enough to carry the equipment and have no wings that could get in the way. Here goes a picture of them. There they go. Even when the backpack and glue and film are glued to their backs, the bugs can transverse small obstacles right themselves when flipped over. Okay, the research still has a long way to go. In recent demonstration, Redken researcher Yukiro Kake used a specialized computer and wireless Bluetooth signal to tell the cyborg roach to turn left, causing it to scramble in that general direction. But when given the right signal, the bug turned in circles. The next challenge is miniaturizing the components so that the insects can move more easily and allow for mounting of sensors and even cameras. Okay, now y'all gonna turn them into spies. Okay? Y'all add a camera to it and it becomes a spy. I don't care what you say. Kake said the construction of the cyborg backpack with 5,000 yen, which is $35, worth of parts purchased at Tokyo's Frame Akihabara Electronics District. The backpack and film can be removed, allowing the roaches to go back to life in the lab's terrarium. The insects mature in 4 months and have been known to live up to 5 years in captivity. Beyond disaster rescue bugs, Fukuda sees broad applications for the solar film composed of microscopic layers in plastic, silver, and gold. The film could be built into clothing or skin patches or used in monitoring vital signs. On a sunny day, a parasol covered with the material could generate enough electricity to charge a mobile phone, he said. So, here we go. We got controllable roaches now. Y'all, The only good application I can see for this is if you got a roommate who don't want to leave. You just go ahead and drop. You just drop these roaches in their room, and they move out, and you can control them to not go in your room and stay in yours. Miss Sean, beautiful queen, said, "Count me out, friend." Hell no, hell no. Weird science. I'm glad y'all stay tuned for this show because this shit is funny as hell. Y'all, we going to a break real quick because we need to, because what the what? All right. Y'all can stay tuned in the in the background, the behind the scenes on All Hustle No Fear Instagram. If you are watching on All Hustle No Fear Instagram and you are enjoying this, please send this story, send this live to about 5 of your friends. As Alex would say, if you a real G, tag your girlfriend and your baby mama in the section together, in the comment section together, and tell them both to watch. If you're not watching behind the scenes and you are listening to us, you can always watch us live on YouTube at All Hustle No Fear or Hits 92.3 ATL. You can also listen to us in your car, at your desk, running down the street, whatever you doing, you can listen in your ear. That's right, I do ASMR. How you doing? You can listen to us on Hits 92.3 platform. That's right, download it either in the iTunes, iTunes store, whatever you got, or the Google Play Store. All right, we're gonna go ahead and play some music. I promised I would, and even though I forgot at first, I remembered now. Here is Slauson, Count Up. Stay tuned.
From lovers to friends, we'll be back again.
Too many times and lost my mind, and we all been hurt before. Between the minds, I see your lies, and I can't be heard no more. Nigga, too many years, we hide behind fence, and it's time that we let them know that we better than ever. We grind any weather like planting them seeds of hope. Yeah, too many times and lost my mind, and we all been hurt before. Between the minds, I see your lies, and I can't be heard no more. Too many years, we hide behind fence, and it's time that we let them know that we better than ever. We grind any weather like planting them seeds of growth. Coming straight out the womb, boy, I knew I'm the GOAT. My name say boss, so I knew from the go. Raise up the bar and stay cleaner than soap. Look up to God, all we got is some hope. Free my big cousin from selling that dope, cause it's either be 8, but it's all that we know. Just know that my mama ain't raised no hope. We hungry for money, we tired of broke. It's a thin line between love and hate, and how you separate is what make you great. A wise man once told me, you can't fight the fate, so just elevate and don't hesitate. Nigga, I want it so bad, can't exaggerate. I'ma double back just for an afterplay. School of hard knock is where I graduate. I'ma even put in work on a Saturday. Yeah, had to let that motherfucker breathe. Hustling face, nigga. Too many times and lost my mind, and we all been hurt before. Between the minds, I see your lies, and I can't be heard no more. Nigga, too many years, we hide behind fence, and it's time that we let them know that we better than ever. We grind any weather like planting them seeds of hope. Yeah, too many times and lost my mind, and we all been hurt before. Between the minds, I see your lies, and I can't be heard no more. Too many years, we hide behind fence, and it's time that we let them know that we better than ever. We grind any weather like planting them seeds of growth. Don't count the play, just make the play count. I got a grand hustle like king of the south. Mono, we mono, man, show what you bout. Disrespect mine, get knocked in the mouth. Study the greats, mimic their ways. Running this marathon, stay at my pace. 0 to 100, straight out the gate. Stayed away from fake, cause we don't relate. Back to the ropes, I can't have no remorse. The legends of heaven, then pass me the torch. When it's survival, no roots to the sport. Get out of hand, we gon' handle with force. Certified boss, and I'm good everywhere. The last of my breed, I'm kinda rare. Out the mud, beating the odds, it ain't fair. Do it for soldiers that watch from the air. 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 Do it for soldiers that watch from the air. Too many times and lost my mind, and we all been hurt before. Between the minds, I see your lies, and I can't be heard no more. Nigga, too many years, we hide behind fence, and it's time that we let them know that we better than ever. We grinding the weather like planting them seeds of hope. Yeah, too many times and lost my mind, and we all been hurt before. Between the minds, I see your lies, and I can't be heard no more. Too many years, we hide behind fears, and it's time that we let them know that we better than ever. We grinding the weather like planting them seeds of growth.
Out there, I need y'all to be tuned in to All Hustle, No Fear each and every morning. We will be in your ear, keeping you awake, making sure you don't roll over that slow ass car in front of you, or you get to your destination safely. Okay, make sure you tune in, leave them lot lizards alone, and listen to All Hustle, No Fear each and every morning for 7 to 10 a.m. waking you up in the best way. All you got to do is download Hits 92.3 ATL's app in the iTunes store or the Android, Google Play, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Download it and listen. All of y'all CBD 492 Burger 495. Breaker 49. We've got a hot body on the radio right now, sounding real good, giving us orgasms. Let us go ahead and tune in right now to Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. Over and out.
Some tattoo therapy? Visit Studio 219 for your next tattoo or piercing. Studio 219 is located at 1900 Piedmont Road in Atlanta, just 1 mile from the Lindbergh train station. Studio 219 is open Monday through Saturday from 12 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. and closed every Sunday. Book your appointment today by visiting www.studio219ink.com. That's studio219inc.com. Make sure to follow 219 on Instagram for promotions and specials at Studio219ink. Studio 219. Let us fix your creative itch.
Avanto Beats. Alex, run that shit back.
They think I'm black-hearted. I've been grinding on my own, that's regardless. Yeah, you see I'm getting money, disregard it. When they see me, I'm the life of the party. They act like it don't faze me. I'll put them in the dirt, it's on my baby. Money slim, niggas really acting shady. Independent on my own like Miss Daisy. Prada, that's my pants, I got Fendi on my belt. Now you mad cause I'm up, should've played the cards you dealt. Wanna ring like I'm Michael, I'm a dog just like Vic. Remember when they used to say that I ain't never gon' be shit. Now they viewing all my hits, press play, then rewind. And they mind back in time when they spoke down, they know why. Got a bust on my shorty, she the baddest in my eyes. I know karma, it can be a scary sight when you in line. When she tell me that she like me, baby, I can't fuck with you. I got paper in my baby, you just gotta see it through. On my mama, I won't stop, I know I gotta pay them bills. Getting paper in this fame, can't explain how it feel. I done went inside my shell, nigga call me Michelangelo. Kicking shit like Kung Fu, nigga, I ain't no panda though. Rocking this designer when you could've had the same shit. Crazy how I'm here without the niggas that I came with. They think I'm black-hearted. I've been grinding on my own, that's regardless. Yeah, you see I'm getting money, disregarded. When they see me, I'm the life of the party. They act like it don't faze me. I'll put them in the dirt, it's on my baby. Money slim, niggas really acting shady. Independent on my own like Miss Daisy. I'm trying and I'm dying, baby, just to stay alive. I'm giving them my all, won't let up, that's on the guys. I'm traveling this far just to put this on the mic. Them niggas, they was hating, but it's all out of spite. I ain't even do none. They just want a problem so that they can say something. Add it up, give it back like a refund. Play around and you beach, we gon' have fun. Won't wait till I fly, know the odds, they gon' try. I don't care about what I live, it's my brothers do or die. Dressed up in my suit and tie, off that nigga know I'm high. And I eat the slimy ops, but this ain't a fish fry. Gave them all my heart and they took all of my strings. While I'm rapping to guitars, I'm emotionally in pain. I don't care about them niggas who was tweaking off their page. Nigga, look at how they did me, so I had to switch my way. They think I'm black-hearted, I've been grinding on my own, that's regardless. Yeah, you see I'm getting money disregarded. When they see me, I'm the life of the party. They act like it don't faze me. I'll put them in the dirt, it's on my baby. Money slim, niggas really acting shady. Independent on my own like Miss Daisy. In my head, I'm thinking all my damn problems gone. I pray to God I don't see that early headstone. Got all this knowledge, but it's hard to keep my head on. Told my brother, watch your bubble, cause the feds on. They gon' listen, they gon' politic it, cause I'm real. These niggas hating on me, and I know they want me killed. But I'm blessed and I'm touched like a pedophile. No Eminem, but a nigga done ran 8 miles away from here. I'm tired of shedding all these tears. I'm happy, but I hide the fear of dying young, I'm trying to live. I know I'm up, cause a nigga never put me down. I left the niggas, yeah, that's right, I had to turn around. Moved up north, cause a lot of shit done went south. Don't listen to them hating ops, it's just word of mouth. Wear my Converse cause they know that I'm an all-star. 33, no Larry Bird, I'm a bully dog. I want a needle in the hay, but this the last straw. Ain't no Migo, but I know I'm about to take off. I bring my brothers in while I'm sitting up and counting all these Benjamins. Lost some niggas, but I still got some dead friends. Presidents, all I want, I can't pretend. Yeah. I'm emotionally in pain. Baby, can you feel the rain? When you about to hit a stain. Alright, that's good.
What's up? All my truckers out there, I need y'all to be tuned in to All Hustle, No Fear each and every morning. We will be in your ear, keeping you awake, making sure you don't roll over that slow ass car in front of you, or you get to your destination safely, okay? Make sure you tune in, leave them lot lizards alone, and listen to All Hustle, No Fear each and every morning for 7 to 10 a.m., waking you up in the best way. All you got to do is download Hits 92.3 ATL's app in the iTunes store or the Android, Google Play, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Download it and listen. All of y'all CBD 492 Burger 495. Breaker 49, Breaker 49. We've got a hot body on the radio right now, sounding real good, giving us orgasms. Let us go ahead and tune in right now to Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. Over and out.
And we're back. If you have been watching in the background, then you know I've been over here cutting up. So one of the things, because I got to tell y'all the same thing that I just said. So I was over here and I just happened to be scrolling and some cute clothes came up on my Instagram for Shein. So I went ahead and just, added them to my favorites or whatnot, because that's what I do. I really like the Shein website, and of course, because I like it, what they'll do is they'll pull up stuff on my Instagram. So I was talking about these cute ass pants on Shein. Wait, focus. It's not gonna show it for y'all. Hold on. Can y'all see this? There we go. These some cute ass jeans, aren't they? And I like them because they wide leg, so I know my thighs will fit in them, and they drawstring, so they'll fit around my waist. My issue that I have is that when I try to shop, a lot of times I buy
only tops and dresses off the internet because I know that they'll fit me right. I won't have too many problems, right? I know my bust size. My titties is small. My shoulders is big. My waist is medium. I can find a medium shirt, okay? Just get a medium shirt. It's going to fit. Bet. Pants are a little bit different because my waist is one way, my booty and my thighs is another, and my legs is something different. So I'm short with big thighs, a nice ass, and then my waist is middle. Like, it's not small, but it ain't big. And that don't correlate in pants. Either I got the big bulky back and I always got to pull my coochie back into my pants because the pants be falling. So you see me doing this a lot where I'm pulling my coochie back into my pants and pulling them back up. Or the waist is really, really low and it's underneath my fufa. And I don't like that because it's uncomfortable because I got a little bit of been through changes stomach from them damn kids. Or they either too long or too short. So I either look like I got on capris all the fucking time, or the bottom of my pants is always flooding. I mean, not flooding, but dragging on the floor. So I'm very particular about pants, and I got to try them on. Well, because of COVID, the damn mall won't let you try any pants on anymore. And it's really irritating because COVID is over at this point. Everybody done said COVID is over, but these stores are using it as their excuse to be lazy and not let people into the dressing rooms because I know what it is. It prevents theft because you can't try anything on. But they don't have to go and sanitize and clean the rooms. So I was like, shit, the next time I go to the mall, I'm going to go in there and I'm be like, can I try on some pants? And if they tell me it's closed because of COVID, I'm going to go right in my purse, pull this out and be like, it's fine. Now what? And when I come out, that bad boy come right on out and spray behind me. And it's fine again. Now give me the goddamn pants because this is ridiculous. Oh, I broke my pen. See? Look at that. I done broke my pen. But this is ridiculous that we cannot try on clothes in the mall and using that as an excuse. Is that DJ Naughty? Is that DJ Naughty? Ooh, Naughty is the coolest. Heidi, y'all know I got Tourette's. I ain't got to explain this to y'all. Hi, DJ Naughty. I miss you. I miss putting your feet in my hands and just massaging up your sexy ass legs, girl. Is you back from New York yet? I'm sorry. Y'all know I'm a nail tech, right? So people hire me. I'm a concierge. I will go to them and I'll do they services. Well, DJ Naughty got a fine ass roommate and she fine as shit. She called me over one day, had me sitting on the floor, massaging on her and everything. They just walking around just free and happy. And I was just as free and happy and fun too. I swear to God, I love me some DJ Naughty. She the coolest. I love her. Y'all make sure y'all go follow her at DJ NADI 30. Okay. She the coolest. And if you need a DJ for your next event, she is the bomb. And she dressed up real cute. Ask her about the cow outfit. It was cute. Anyways, let's go ahead and we're going to hit up a couple of Ask the Hoods real quick before our next show comes in. I can't stay on longer than I used to because we actually have a show after us. So I got to get off on time again, you guys. I got to do right because there's other people in the building and I got to respect the other people. Okay. So here we go. I love you too, baby. I love you too. Oh, okay. She's saying stuff in the comment section. I'm not gonna repeat it, but she said, fuck her broke ass. Okay. Ask the Hood. So good advice is hard to come by, but you can ask me anything. Just consult with your lawyer first. If you have some good Ask the Hood questions, please send them in to me. You can send them to me at AHNF923 92.3 ATL at Gmail or gmail.com, and I will read them on air. You can remain anonymous, or you can DM them to me at All Hustle No Fear on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter. I'm working on OnlyFans. I'm not, but you know, all of that. You can send it to me and I got your back, Jack. Okay. So I'm telling you right now though, please consult with a lawyer first because you never know what I might say. Okay. Let's see. We got some. Where we gonna start? Ooh. No, that's kind of morbid. Some of these, hold on, I gotta find the fronts of them. The starts, the beginnings. Wait, all of these seem like we've done these before. Where's my new ones? What date? Let's go back. Y'all know how it is sometimes. Hold on. We've done those. Are these the ones that I just uploaded? Where are you? That's Boss Moves. Here they go. It's 23 of these. This has to be it. All right. Okay. Am I the asshole for telling people off for touching my kids? I don't even have to read all of this before I answer. No. When my babies were born, I actually had a sign made that says, "Be sweet. I'm new. Don't touch me." Okay, I hate that shit. Don't touch my kids. Don't put your nasty ass lips on my kids. I don't know if you got herpes or not. Herpes simplex 1, 2, or 4. Don't kiss my kid. Please don't kiss my kid in the mouth as a baby. Don't kiss them on their face. That's how babies be having all them little bumps and shit like that. As a matter of fact, I don't even want y'all passing my baby to the rock through the damn no. So ma'am, before I even answer this, you ain't wrong. Whatever the answer is, that's your goddamn baby. Don't you dare touch my baby. But let's see what she said. Maybe she said the wrong thing to the right person. Let's see. She said, "I get it. Babies are little kids and they cute. And they really are. But when I had my boy 4 years ago, I was taken aback about how many people, usually elderly ladies, just went ahead and touched my kid. Sometimes grabbing his little foot, which isn't that bad, but then also the hands and worse, the face. I do not know any of these women. And I mean, it's okay if they look, but I hated it when they touched him. Now, I'm not exactly confrontational. But what I ended up doing was using an insect net when I went to stores or places I knew this would happen and it would help. That's exactly what I did too. I would cover up the baby. I put a sign on it. Don't touch my kid. Like, I let you know, you got boundaries out here, people. And this was way before COVID, like boundaries. And something else that I noticed while pregnant was people will touch you. And I cussed an Indian man out in the grocery store, and it was crazy because it just so happened my husband was in the grocery store with me that particular time, and I was walking down the aisle, and I ain't never been, one of them pregnant women that show off the belly. I always wear big enough clothes or whatever, and I was just standing there, and he turned around and saw me. He was like, "Oh my God, pregnant women are so beautiful." And I was like, "Thank you." And he was like, "Can I touch your belly?" But as he's saying it, he's already reaching out, and he was like going to rub on me, and I screamed. I said, "Oh my God, this motherfucker touching me!" So of course my husband heard and he came around. He's like, "What's going on?" And the guy was like, wait, why are you acting like that? I just wanted to rub your belly. I was like, "Why are you touching me? Don't put your hands on me. I don't know you. I don't know your bad juju. I don't know if you just got finished scratching the crack of your ass, jacking your peen. I don't know you. Do not put your hands on me. I don't like that. I don't like that." You know what I'm saying? And so I get it when it comes to the kids. She said, "I learned a thing or two about speaking up and out and standing up for myself since then. I also have a daughter now who's almost 2. Let me explain what she means by that. Every mom, it takes a second, I believe, for a mom to get their mother voice. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's this innate voice that you get where you don't no longer give a fuck what anybody else says, okay? For some mothers, it takes a little bit longer, especially if you have an overbearing parent around. It's a lot harder for you to stand up to them. But eventually, somebody's either going to piss you off or your kid is going to be in such a situation that your mama bear instincts and you were Sarah Palin the fuck out of somebody. When it gets to that point, I'm all for it. It took me years to get my mama voice, and my mama voice still ain't as strong as I want it to be. But in certain situations, don't play with my kids because I suck a pit bull. I promise to God. And touching my kids is one of them. She says when she was born, it was the midst of the pandemic, so the problem wasn't that present. But people seem to have this need to catch up. So it happened twice last month that older people felt the need to touch her. One guy was in front of me at checkout of a grocery store. Why is it that in the grocery store y'all feel so compelled to put your hands on people? Keep your hands on your bread and shut the fuck up and stop trying to pay with change. And nobody writes a check no more. Why is it every time I go to Kroger, it's some old lady trying to write a damn check? Sorry. Before he reached her, I pulled the buggy back and told him his behavior lacked respect and it was not okay to touch children of strangers, even if you know someone well. Well, he had the audacity to get angry. His wife shot daggers at me and two young guys behind me snickered at me, but I didn't care. I was proud. So up next, I'm at another grocery store. Food make y'all act stupid as shit. My daughter sits in the trolley. They obviously not from here because that's not what it's called. It's called a stroller. And her grandma pushes her. Out of the blue, some lady shows up and grabs my baby's cheek. Did you grab hers back? See, y'all do things to kids that y'all won't let other people do to y'all. And that's what I don't like. Why do y'all talk to kids like they fucking aliens and like they miniature puppies or something like that? But then when I talk to a grown ass, old ass woman, I'd be like, oh, Miss Sarah, you don't understand what you're doing, do you? And you be like, oh, don't be condescending to me. Well, don't be condescending to the damn baby. It's a human too. What the hell? I call over telling her to take her hands off my daughter. She too was very pissed, saying that she didn't carry the plague. I don't give a fuck what you carry. Ma'am, to be perfectly honest with you, you could have psoriasis or eczema and I wouldn't give a damn. Don't touch my children. I told her that she was obviously missed out on the last 2 years of the pandemic and being taught basic hygiene. And my mother-in-law was ashamed and told me to be quiet. I admit my plan is just to touch the next person right in the face if they do it to see if they like it. Will this make me the asshole? Ma'am, no. Not only do I applaud that decision, that was going to be my answer. Touch the next person that touch you. Matter of fact, don't just touch them on the face. Grab a titty, grab a handful of dick and ask them how they feel about it. Because what the fuck you think this means if somebody just walk up and touch you and you talking about, I don't have the plague? I don't know. Y'all don't wash your hands half the time. You don't wash your legs in the shower, and I'm supposed to think it's okay for you to touch my baby. You can kiss my whole entire ass, and that's the only time I got on Ask the Hood. I gotta go. But baby, you are not wrong. You are not wrong. You are not wrong. And if somebody else put their hands on your kids, I dare you. Boop, right on the nose. That's what I. Oh, that tasted like Lysol. Y'all, this is All Hustle No Fear on Hits 92.3. Y'all follow me on all platforms. I need some water. It tastes like that man's pee drink. It's the worst. Y'all follow me on All Hustle No Fear on all platforms. I will be back tomorrow morning at the same time in the same place. And up next, we have All My Friends Radio. They will be on at 10 o'clock. This is All Hustle No Fear on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. Ew.
You are now tuned in to Hits 92.3 ATL, the real definition of internet radio. Download the app in the Google Play Store or the iTunes Store and make sure you tune in each and every day to all of the dope shows that we have on this platform.